Everything I spit rare, we sound in that great area podcast. They talk about hip hop all the way in the UK, so they gon' get props. Ooh, let me catch it.
Okay. First of all, there's no Sean, but this was his episode idea, an honest conversation about Drake. So Drake is one of the most, I don't want to say influential, but one of the biggest, should we say? Don't make that face, Neil, about influential. Drake is not influenced anybody. If anything, he's stealing people's influences.
Oh no, he's not influencing nobody, people, man. No, come on, man.
Who's been influenced by Drake?
What?
Oh no!
What's going on here?
We are not doing Drake wrong.
How do we start like this?
This is ridiculous.
No, don't take me in. Anyway, Drake is important, right? Last 15 years, he's been on one of the maddest runs of all time. We had our GOAT talk about who's the greatest rapper. I think he won that, didn't he?
No, he didn't. Kanye won, but he did
Kanye
well.
West.
He did surprisingly well in that combo.
Okay. Well, either way, so we're going to talk about Drake as an artist, Drake as a person, and where he's at right now, where he's come from, and where we think he might go to. But I don't know. I obviously we're going to start this with like, where did we first get to know Drake? But I have a weird memory, and Neil, you might remember this. Mm-hmm. We were staying in the Olympic grounds.
Yeah.
And the week before that, someone played me Drake, and I just downloaded everything.
Yeah.
And I was playing it for you. But did you know Drake before that?
I think so, because I think when that came out, that was the was it Thank Me Later? Thank Me Later? It's best I ever had on Thank Me Later.
Fuck
no,
man.
so far gone, wasn't it?
This is 2010, summer 2010.
Because the first songs I remember of Drake was like first three songs was Successful, Over, and
definitely, yeah.
Best I Ever Had. Those three songs were I remember the first, like, because I knew them back to back.
2009 apparently that came out, February 2009.
Yeah,
I just had no clue what was going on with Drake. Like, as in, someone put me onto it, and I said, "This is a good song, I guess." But then it just.
But did you feel it in the time? Like, it was definitely like, this guy's come and he's definitely here to take over.
I like So Far Gone.
Yeah.
Neil and me were liking So Far Gone, and it's weird because I have this memory. We're in this weird apartment thing.
Yeah.
We're listening to it on the speaker, and I was just a bit like, we're playing cards and all this stuff, and only Drake was playing that whole time. I swear, it was only Drake that was playing.
It was, And then as well, another memory of Drake was Lil Wayne, because Lil Wayne was co-signing him so hard. He was like, "This is the best rapper in the world right now. This is the best rapper." He kept saying that every single time he introduced him, and then he said Lil Wayne. I know Lil Wayne said Drake, sorry. So that's how and then the whole, not gag, but the whole USP was he can sing, he can rap, he can do all these things.
Yeah, there was no one like that at the time, actually, when I think about it. But at this time, me and Kieran would have been listening to music every day as well. Why did we not find Drake? What happened?
Do you know
we
what
listened
it was?
to Cole.
I feel like we were listening to like high level lyricism, and I was about to say this. It's like Drake wasn't really like coming like super lyrical or sounding like the best rapper on like stuff like Best I Ever Had or even Over, Successful. Like he's not spitting, is he? I think it's
but you went back once.
Singing.
I don't remember how you got into Drake, but when you went back, you found some mixtape called like a Comeback Season or something. And that was serious, but that had come out like maybe 2007, 2008. And I was just like, what the fuck is this guy about then? You know what I mean?
It was a confusing thing to take in, I think, because it was like Toronto scene as well. It's not even like the kind of hip hop we're used to listening to either.
I ain't gonna lie, at that time, Canada did not exist in my mind as a place. Exactly. You know what I mean?
100% it didn't. But then, do you remember the song Bedrock? Because I was late to the Drake party, I'm not gonna lie. Do you know the song Bedrock?
That's 2010, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's 2010, but that's what I'm saying. I was late because when everybody was banging on about So Far Gone, I hadn't checked in for Drake like that. It wasn't until like Bedrock, and then I was like, oh yeah, who's Drake? Then I started hearing Over non-stop. Then I started checking out what So Far Gone was, and then obviously Thank Me Later came out. Then the rest is history. But I was late to the Drake party. I wasn't really checking for Drake at that time.
This sounds mad when I say it, but stick with me here. I swear Nicki Minaj was bigger than Drake back then.
Oh, of course she was. That's what I'm saying. I knew about. I knew about Nicki
Minaj.
Yeah,
from
knew Nicki before Drake. Yeah, knew Nicki before Drake.
Nicki Minaj came out crazy with that Monster verse and like.
Well, no, because Monster's on Kanye. So before that, she's had
2010
Pink
again.
Print.
Yeah.
Pink Print is 2009.
Oh, is that too? Don't know.
Did you want Pink Friday?
I remember
Pink
listening
Friday.
to what the fuck? No, not the Pink Print. What's it called? What's the
Pink
first
Friday.
album called?
Bro, can you even hear me? Like,
Yeah,
Listen, beam me up.
what you said?
Pink Friday.
Pink Friday.
Come on.
Yeah.
No, Drake and Nicki were the same time.
Nah, Nicki was bigger than Drake. You know Nicki was bigger than Drake. She had that. What's that one? You know, Super Bass. That was big. I remember we were in year 11 when that was booming off.
Honestly, I think they were the same time. I don't think one was.
Nicki
No,
was bigger
it
than
was the
Drake.
same
Come out
time.
2010.
But who was more successful, really?
No, I would say, yeah,
I would still say Drake. I'm not even lie.
Drake is there with Nicki though on the big songs like "Moment for Life." Drake is there, and maybe that's some people's introduction to Drake. Wasn't mine, but I was listening to more Nicki Minaj.
You know what? That's a good question though. I don't see. I would say I was listening to more Nicki Minaj, but Drake was still big. I don't want to.
In rap, Drake was big. In
Yeah.
pop, Nicki Minaj was definitely bigger.
No. Yeah, but that's the problem. That was a problem, especially when I was at uni. Pop wise, Nicki Minaj was killing it all over. Everybody was just like dancing to all her stuff and everything. Whereas Drake was more.
This is the
hip-hop.
time
Like, you'll go to
when
Envy and people hear Drake, but Nicki
everyone
Minaj was everywhere.
respected Drake as a rapper back then. There was no
Yes,
question
yeah,
about
yeah.
where Drake occupied at this time. It was like Drake is a rapper. Some people would say
100%.
he's the GOAT, but I was never saying he was the GOAT. I was just saying he's good. You know, I like Drake, this, that, whatever. And if you look at my Spotify Wrapped and technically even my Spotify history, apparently Drake's my most listened to artist, but I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true.
It's that
Come on
2015
now.
era, I think, maybe.
It's true.
Nah, man. I've listened to I think it's like 18,000 hours of Drake. That's nuts.
Yeah, don't be
You're a
in
super
denial.
fan.
I'm not in the river in Egypt. I'm just telling you the truth, man. Honestly, yeah. Back then, I had no doubt in my mind that Drake was a rapper, and the singing part was a nice add-on because back then he was singing.
Yes, 100%.
He was singing really not well, but he was trying to sing. Now, I feel like nowadays Drake don't really sing anymore. You know, or maybe he has another. Do you know what I mean? He's relying more on the auto tune and all that kind of stuff.
He's doing the auto tune.
yeah.
It doesn't sound like a robot singing. He is singing, like he did the whole R&B album, but
Yeah.
it's not. It doesn't feel legitimate.
Yeah. So I don't know. The out of the gates, So Far Gone, Take Care. Sorry. So Far Gone. What's the second album?
Thank Me Later.
Thank Me Later.
Thank
Take
Me Later,
Care.
yeah.
And then after Take Care, I swear it's Nothing Was the Same.
Yeah,
It's an amazing
That's
run.
crazy.
Yeah,
that's what I mean. It's a nuts run.
Just say if you're reading this as well, like, come on.
No.
He was on it.
I'm not denying it, but the reason why I stopped there is because this is now where the question became: is Drake too big? Do you know what I mean? As in, because it became too much. Drake was everywhere. He had there
he
was
was.
the talk
Every
of the Drake
feature as
effect.
well. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
The features were getting disgusting. Like every
Yeah.
track he'd feature on would be a number one hit.
Oh, 100%.
Migos, Meek Mill, he was making everyone blow
but
up.
he also wasn't making bad music back then.
No.
I wanna limit us to just Take Care. Take Care has no skips.
No, yeah.
Oh
it's
no,
an
of course it has.
incredible album.
Take Care is a timeless album. I don't care what. At first,
Classic.
at the time, I was like, oh, I don't understand the hype, and then I was like, then I look back and was like, I don't know what I was bunking about. Take Care, there is no skips. It is timeless.
skips.
Absolutely.
It's a long
timeless.
album too. If I remember
It
correctly,
is.
it's nearly 90 minutes, something like that.
But you know when you go through Take Care as well, there for me there is just banger after banger after banger.
Yeah.
These songs were playing in the clubs non-stop. Like you could
Non-stop.
just
For a whole
you could
decade.
just
Like,
yeah.
it's crazy.
They went off every time you would hear a certain song. It would just go off like the motto when that went off in the
Oh,
clubs.
man.
Oh my
crazy.
That was a big
goodness,
song.
man!
That was a big song.
huge.
Crew Love
There
as
were
well.
songs like Hell Yeah, You're Fucking
Oh,
Right
Crew
as
Love
well.
was
That were
crazy.
crazy.
Wow.
What's
Yeah.
the other one?
What's the one with Rick
Headlines.
Ross as well? What's the one with Rick Ross? I can't remember.
Lord
Oh,
Lord knows.
Lord
Oh,
knows.
my God.
Oi.
Oh yeah,
God.
big,
It's
top
big,
to,
big,
it's
big.
top
Crazy.
to bottom a crazy album.
Crazy.
I'm literally looking at it, and I'm telling you, there's no skips, not a single one.
No, there is no skips. There is no skips.
And it's not me like glazing like people like to say. It's the truth. Like you know me, I always say how it is. That album is crazy good. But then this is the era now where online's becoming a thing. You know, it's more about the hit and this and that. And I definitely feel like Drake's quality became diluted like very steeply after 2012. Like the
You
quality,
don't think Nothing Was the Same was his best work?
Nothing Was the Same. It's a great album, but when I say the quality's diluted, I mean as in there's a lot more Drake out there and in a lot more markets. I'm hearing Drake on pop songs. I'm hearing Drake on reggaeton, not reggaeton. You know, he's everywhere. He's making all different types of music.
Well, he knew that that's what he was doing with "Hold On, We're Going Home," innit? I think that was a moment in the studio where they're like, "Oh, hold on, he's like the number one pop star in the world."
Yeah.
That's a big tune, though.
And
It's a
Finding
big
Love as
tune.
well.
It's
not a misstep.
such a good song.
It works.
It wasn't a misstep at all. That song was absolutely
Because that album is
like,
hard.
fire.
He's rapping,
Yeah.
and then you just get that really lovely in the middle.
But also, Drake albums always felt kind of personal, and I feel like maybe this is when I say the era, I'm talking about the beginnings of Drake. You know, the climb and the rise to fame, which is what we're classing as, you know, let's say 2008 to 2015. This is where he starts to lose himself and just start talking just general fuckboy shit. You know, just stuff that I'm not interested in.
What, from 2015?
But he got too big though, didn't he? For me, he got so big with all his music that, you know, where I don't know, at the beginning, like when we go back to Thank Me Later, there was still an ounce of like you could still relate to him a bit, but then he got so big that you can't relate to some of the stuff he's rapping about.
If you're reading this is
he's
too
off the
late,
stratosphere.
yeah, that is disconnect. But I feel like he hasn't removed the quality yet. Like,
No,
it's like,
he hasn't removed
No,
the
no,
quality.
he
And
hasn't.
if
No,
anything,
not yet.
this
Not yet.
is a return to the Drake that we liked. So he's rapping hard.
Yeah.
He's singing good, but then he's also talking more about Toronto, which I feel like this is a first for me here. I learned so much about Toronto
Forgot the
culture
city.
just from that one project. You know, learning that they kind of talk how we do.
well, it was
They
the
got a
whole
lot more
6 thing
Jamaicans.
as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think he
Yeah.
hadn't said 6 before that.
Well, this is what I'm trying to say. Well, you must have mentioned it briefly, but this felt like a Toronto, you know what I mean, like a Canada thing. And it's like, this is what I mean, as in, did we start to lose Drake here? Is this where the Drake you're not allowed to talk, bro. You're not allowed You can't just, because you still think he's on some stuff. And what we're asking is this an honest conversation about Drake? Is this where we started to lose the quality? Because after this, you got Scorpion and all that rubbish. And
Do you know, guys?
I think
Views
Views
is a good album.
Views is. That's what I'm saying.
But
For me
listen,
personally,
do you actually want to
listen?
listen to Views when you look at the track list? There's a few.
I love Views, man. I like Views.
It's looking
I like
50-50 for me.
Oh,
I like
no,
Views.
come off of it.
But I
No,
feel like
Views
Views
is good, man.
was the height of his pop era.
Yes, I would agree with that.
The
Of the
height?
pop era.
Are you sure
Yeah,
about
the
the
height.
height?
Yeah,
Yeah,
height of the
okay.
pop era. Yeah,
For sure.
pop
Views
era.
is
I
a no
agree with
skip
that.
album as well, you know. Let's be
Because
honest.
because think of some of the hits that he were on Views. Like he was at his peak.
Forget about the hits.
Controller,
Think about the
One
sleepers.
Dance.
You with me? Feel no
Yeah.
ways.
Yeah,
Faithful
I know
still
there's
here.
amazing heights.
Hotline Bling.
Yeah.
Come on, this
Child's
is like.
Play.
Are you trying to
Yeah.
listen to Hotline Bling though? Like,
I'm
Yes.
just saying this. I'm saying this is the pop era. This was him and
When
his pop
Hotline
back.
Bling
Yeah.
came out, yeah. I
This is
listened
what
to
I'm
it on
saying, though. I
repeat
don't want
for
to
like
listen
6
to.
days.
I don't want to listen to half of this album.
That's you. You're on your own with that one. This album's hard.
But I'm saying that
Views
album.
Views
I
is
think
great. I think.
catapulted him like just to another like universal level of
Views?
like
Yeah,
global
definitely.
stardom. Yeah.
Nah, he was up before that, man.
No, I'm not saying he wasn't. I'm not saying that.
No, I agree with
really
what
am
Neil's
not.
saying. He was
I'm not
already
saying
up there,
that.
but this catapulted him even further because we have to think about
One Dance.
Yeah,
That song took
exactly.
over a
That's what
whole
I'm saying.
summer.
This is what I'm saying. When
He
One Dance
literally
comes
tapped
out,
in.
and
Ever,
everyone,
you know.
yeah. But think about it. Like the whole summer, that song is on repeat.
Summer
and he's
2016,
hitting
summer
every market.
2017, up
He
until the
took-
pandemic.
This is what I'm saying. He took our national kind of staple funky house tune and turned it into another banger. Come on, like
Yeah,
that's
but
just.
the thing was, there was a lot of people that were faking the funk. You know what I mean? They didn't know that song before. We knew
No,
that
it doesn't
song.
matter, but he
we
still
did,
put it on the
yeah.
map. That's what's great about it. He put that song on the map.
I was baffled when I heard that song for the first time. I thought my iPod was malfunctioning.
Do you know what I mean? That's a gas thing about it. Like people get to hear is it Kaya, whatever her name is. Is it
Oh
Kaya?
shit! I don't know.
Kyla.
There you
People
go.
get to hear her for the first time. Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like it puts London on the map as well. Cause it's like raw, like that's our
But
thing.
this is what I'm saying. So from if you're reading this, we're getting a more Toronto forward thing, and then this is where he became a bit more UK leaning, and I don't know what that was about. I don't know where that came from. Obviously, he's always been tapped in. Apparently, like he has a BBK tattoo somewhere on him, which is also weird. But the question still remains: are we losing the quality here from? Because for Kieran, it sounds like the quality's gone.
No, I said it's 50-50 for me, Views. Like, because it's like I know it's the quality's there. I just don't want to listen to Hotline Bling, for example, and tracks like that.
Oh,
I'm
hear
not
it, yeah, of
interested.
course. Yeah.
No, I hear that,
I'm
but
not.
that was an undeniable
Hotline
just
Bling
pop
is
No,
hit.
but the thing is as well, there are better
done.
pop artists than that.
No,
as well.
yeah, no, I
Like,
hear what you're saying, 100%. Yeah,
I'm
agree
thinking
with that.
Michael Jackson, Madonna. Like it's not like that.
Okay, but I'm not trying to ever
But
put
wait,
Drake in the conversations.
People are putting Drake in the GOAT
No,
conversation. He's one of the
they were
top stream
putting-
artists.
they were
like,
putting him
Michael
in the
Jackson
comment.
has fans that aren't even born yet. You
we
know
have
what I mean?
to discuss it like that though, because that's how people are talking about him. His literal the artwork is the Michael Jackson glove. Like what we're supposed to be doing right now.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. But let me put it this way: Drake has not made a timeless song like Michael Jackson has made timeless songs. Don't
I
do
think he
that.
has, man. What do you
I'm
mean?
talking about up until this point. We'll get to where we're getting to. Go on, Neil, talk because you got to say
What do
something.
you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean by timeless songs? I think he's made timeless songs before.
What's
I think
a
he's made
timeless song? Give me a timeless Drake song.
Take Care,
No,
him and Rihanna.
no,
No.
no.
From Time, him and Janae Aiko.
No.
That's a good song. It's not timeless.
Stop it.
Come
Stop
again.
it.
Because
Stop
with
it.
Michael Jackson, we can literally just read his
Stop
whole
it.
discography.
No,
and it's
because
a madness.
no, the thing is, forget Michael for now. Michael's his ready thing. We're questioning Drake right now.
But
I
this
can
is
give
what
you-
Kieran
I
just
can give you-
asked me.
I know I can give you loads, but you're not agreeing with this. That's your opinion.
No,
but
you could.
me
you could hit
personally,
me
I
with the
feel
right
like these
one, but
songs.
you don't know the songs. That
I
are
think these
timeless
are. I
from
think these
Drake.
are endless. I think these are endless classics. To be honest. I think no matter when you play them, they will still bang. Marvin's Room.
There you go. Now you're talking my language.
That's
But to be honest, like even One Dance, Hold On, We're Going Home, they are timeless.
yeah.
Oh, they're timeless.
Hold on,
One-
Going
one-
Home is a bit dated though.
I don't. I think. I
don't think so.
it's
I think you
timeless.
put it on anyone's vibe.
I think One Dance is timeless. I'm sorry, that song is gonna bang for.
I think Pound Cake.
Controller is timeless.
Oh,
Pound Cake
Controller, is
Controller,
crazy.
Pound Cake.
Controller's crazy. Yeah,
I think there's
Like,
more
Pound Cake
timeless
is fun,
songs
yeah.
actually on the first album. Find Your Love is a type. That beat is something else.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
It didn't even fit in at the time, but now
Yeah.
you know what I mean. It feels like it occupies a space.
Yeah. No, yeah, I think he has some like very like timeless songs. Like I think he has quite a few.
The
So
motto
far
as
gone.
well, like surely the motto because of just the iconic aspect of that.
That was a big moment. Yeah, I don't know if it's a big song.
I don't know if that's
gone
timeless.
now.
As much as I
Yeah.
love
It
it, I don't
lasted
think it's
so
timeless.
long though.
I love it, but I don't know if it is.
If someone puts that
know
on
if
now,
it
I'm
is.
getting a bit annoyed. I'm not getting nostalgia. You know what I mean? I'm getting a bit like, really? We're playing this? I would sooner hear, what's the Drake Meek song? Back to Back.
That's
Oh.
timeless. That's
I thought even the actual song, but okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. No, I'm not
No, I
talking
thought
about
you meant Amen.
No, they got a better song than that. What's
Which
that song
one?
called?
Rico.
Yeah, that song's serious. When did that come out?
Yeah. But that's another thing as well. Like that's credit to Drake. His collab features, like his when he does features or when he does like work with collabs with artists, he makes great music with some of these people. Do you know what I mean? Like,
100%.
The Meek Mill, the Rick Rosses,
DJ Khaled has
A$AP,
killed every
Kendrick
DJ
Lamar,
Khaled.
J. Cole, Rick Ross. It's endless. DJ Khaled, like you said, Theo. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But so at this time, 2015, yeah, I'm not saying this is Drake's peak because technically, I would argue Drake's at his peak right now with some of the mad stuff he's doing.
Right.
But how do we view Drake at that time? Because at that time, I don't think there was anyone as big as him. You could argue that other people were better than him, but no one's as big as him. Even then,
Oh,
he
no,
is the biggest
that time
artist.
he was big. I don't see anyone who was bigger than him at that time. The only person you could try and argue that was trying to get potentially be close was Kanye, but even I think Drake was the guy that he was
Kanye's
the.
separate though, isn't he?
Yeah,
Kanye's not
yeah,
even
I know what you
competing for
mean.
what Drake's competing for.
But Drake was just everywhere, absolutely everywhere. Like he was number one. This guy was just everywhere you go. You're hearing the Drake hit. Everybody knows Drake. But you can ask any random person on the street, "Do you know Drake?" Of course they know Drake. He was huge. I don't see anyone who was on this level.
He was like Ed Sheeran level, Taylor Swift level in that.
He's
decade.
big. He's bigger than
Yeah,
both
yeah.
of them, technically. If you want to,
Are you sure? I don't know about that, man.
He's
I don't know
not.
about that. Stop it.
He's bigger. No, he's bigger than Ed Sheeran. He's not bigger than Taylor Swift.
He
Taylor
is bigger than
Swift
Taylor Swift. Let me explain
No,
to
I
you
don't
why
agree
he's
with
bigger
that.
than
I
Taylor
don't
Swift, yeah?
Wow.
Taylor Swift has such a culty fan base, yeah, that there's people that don't listen to Taylor Swift. There's not people that don't listen to Drake. Now, after the beef, there's people that don't listen to Drake. Everyone knows a Drake song. Not everyone knows a Taylor Swift song.
Oh, I don't know, man. Taylor
That's a
Swift's
hard take.
massive.
That's
That's
the
a hard
truth.
take.
Taylor
It's
Swift
the
is
truth.
massive.
That's a hard take, Sam.
People know Drake songs.
That's a hard take.
I want to
Them-
believe
them,
it,
them
you know?
Swifties are.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
but
I'm
that's
saying.
because they're so mad.
I
There's
want to
no
believe
mad
it as
Drake
well.
fans, is there?
We've got one
I
in the
don't know
room.
about that.
Who's that? Neil.
Yeah, repping that OVO.
No, I'm serious though. I think Drake. In fact, I'm right. Drake is bigger than Taylor Swift. This is like the Scissor Kendrick argument I have with you lot all the time.
You know what? I don't think he is.
If
He's
I have the
not.
same 100,000 people stream my thing 100 times, that's a lot of streams. This is different.
Sure.
Drake's getting the wider masses and getting their attention. Taylor Swift has got a bunch of mad people doing stuff mad ways.
I hear it, but I feel like she's got the. I just feel like she's got the white people on lock.
Yeah.
Drake doesn't. Drake's white too, you know.
Nah, not like that.
Drake is very white. I mean,
She's sending out stadiums and charging them $400 a piece.
yeah, but she's fleecing the people. That's the mad thing, though. Come
That's
on,
what I'm
now.
saying. Drake could never.
Drake could.
Never.
Drake could do a tour. Drake did
He
3
couldn't-
days
he
at
couldn't-
Wireless. Taylor
he
Swift
couldn't
can't
do-
do 3 days at Wireless.
You can't do a world tour charging them prices.
He can. He can.
Nah.
You're the Drake fan here, and you're denying the facts of life.
I'm not paying that kind of money for Drake.
There's girls out there that will, and I don't know why.
reckon they
girls,
would, yeah.
Girls
Sure.
always have drug dealer money, bro. What's going on? I don't know where they find all this. $5 bills on a ticket. What's going on? Where's your what? You got a regular job like the rest of us. How you got $5 bills to spend on a ticket? They're gonna see Tank and all that in the. What the fuck?
Yeah.
The girls will buy it. Girls love Drake. This is something
No, they do. You're right. Yeah.
We need to have a female perspective on this show because we're negating that people find Drake attractive. People find Drake for different vibes. We're assessing him as a rapper and as a
No,
guy.
the thing is, it's nothing to do with that. I'm just thinking of that just perception of what I've seen when he tours versus when she tours. Like the love and crowd is just different.
Yeah, but I saw madness for Meg Thee Stallion, and Meg Thee Stallion is not good or even big.
Wow.
But I
She-
just
she
feel
caught
like
a stray.
if you have a female core, what you say?
She caught a stray.
No, I
No
saw
pun
people doing.
intended.
She had a big moment with that. Oh, sir, kasegu, watere, wasta. People were banging that dance. And I was like,
No, that's something bangs. Yeah.
But
I
Taylor
feel
Swift
you.
is in the same boat as in like what I'm trying to say to you is Taylor Swift doesn't have as many people that are interested in her.
I feel like more
know
people
about
know
that.
WAP than they do Taylor Swift song, you know?
Nah,
That's a hot take, but I'm being real.
That's
No,
a
Kieran,
mad statement.
I'm letting Sam shoot from the hip, but you cannot get that one off. You cannot.
It's ridiculous.
You cannot.
Maybe more people know
I'm
about
being
WAP,
real.
but they don't
I
know
mean,
the
You're
song.
bugging. You are bugging.
Honestly, Taylor
Okay.
Swift is absolutely huge.
We go to the middle of, I don't know, Saudi Arabia somewhere, yeah, and we show one guy a picture of Drake and another guy, or the same guy a picture of Taylor Swift. He's gonna know who Drake is.
I'm gonna know who Taylor Swift is
Nah.
because Taylor Swift is now with like the whole with Travis Kelce as well. That's like she's completely like
Go
her
to
career's
China.
gone even higher. Well,
Go to
China's
India.
maybe different.
They don't know Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift's
I don't
dead
know.
to them.
She had one of the most liked things on social media. A picture.
These crazy people, yeah. I don't want to put a race on it. These crazy or gender. These crazy people. They got like 9 accounts. That's what I'm trying to say to you. These people aren't fair. I've met a few Swifties in my time, and I don't understand where they get the stamina to support this woman like that.
Yeah.
It's all consuming, all this, and you know they have it in the wedding, they have it in the house.
Literally.
They want to propose at the Tokyo Story. Well, not
This is
Tokyo
what I'm trying to
Story. What's the
say.
song called? Love Story. Bro,
This is what I'm
but
saying.
It's a small group of mad people.
It's not a small
everybody.
group.
It's
Not
not.
small.
No, but
anyway,
Drake,
biggest fan
yeah, but
base
even
in the
Drake
world.
came out and said that he like the only person he's scared of going
Yeah.
toe to toe with is Taylor Swift because he knows how big Taylor Swift is.
Are the man them back in Taylor Swift? No.
No, obviously not.
There we go. That's where my argument is based on.
I hear what he's saying, you know. It's like Taylor Swift's fans are just women, whereas Drake's is both.
If you find me a male Swiftie, yeah.
Don't do that.
I can't even
Don't do
imagine
that.
it, man.
Don't do that.
What does that man look like? He's not
Oh,
regular.
no.
Don't do
He ain't
that.
regular. He's
Don't
upside
do
down.
that. You can like any
Alright.
music you want.
Let's keep it
Can't like
moving.
Taylor
Shall we
Swift.
get
I like
back
Bad
on the
Blood,
topic?
but I like Bad Blood because it's a bit of an anthem, a bit
Yeah,
of a tune.
Bad Blood's an anthem still.
There's a couple
Yeah.
Swift songs that are good.
Yeah.
Let's keep it
Yeah,
like
they
that.
are.
That
As a
one's hard.
musician, I
That
can
one's hard.
appreciate Taylor Swift, but I ain't bumping Taylor Swift. Come on now, no one here's bumping Taylor Swift. Maybe Theo because
No,
life
yeah,
situation.
because
can see the
Florence
smile on
is,
his
yeah,
face
because
like I think he has.
Florence is super into Taylor Swift, but Ralph then cracks me up. He's like, "Oh, not Taylor Swift again." He
Yeah,
can't
he
stand
knows-
Taylor
he
Swift
knows
at
the
all.
deal.
He's
Tell
like,
you what
he wouldn't
though,
think
Blank
anything
Space is
worse.
a big tune. That one's
Right,
a big
Blank
one.
Space, yeah, it is.
That's a big one. But the rest, I'm looking at these albums. I haven't even heard of these albums dropping. Do you know what I mean? She dropped an album last year.
Yeah, The Fate of Ophelia, isn't it?
It's The Life of a
I'm sure-
Showgirl.
Oh,
Like, bro.
with Sabrina Carpenter. Bloody hell, I'm showing my knowledge. This is Florence, by the way.
See, there you go. Look, see, Swifties in the house.
Let's be honest as well. Sabrina Carpenter's come through in a different vibe and taken all Taylor Swift's juice because
No way.
I'm not trying to look at Taylor. I've never found Taylor Swift hot, regardless. How do we get here? What we
That's what I'm saying.
Let's go back to the topic, please.
This is how influential she is.
Please.
This is how influential she is.
Oh no!
Oh,
Right, no,
you're
in all
basically trying to
seriousness,
say
though.
that you're checking out Sabrina Carpenter is what you were basically trying to say.
Come on, that's Sabrina Carpenter. She's on the stage like, having dry sex with a microphone. I'm trying to see that.
What?
You know what I mean? I almost bought a ticket. I'm a horrible person.
What happened?
She's on the stage doing sexual things to that microphone.
Swear down.
Taylor Swift's also just too big, you know?
She's too big and what? Oh,
Let's
She's like
let's
6
wrap
foot
it
tall.
in. We're on a
big and high.
live
Oh, okay.
public
she's-
podcast.
If I had to pick my pick of pop stars, it's definitely Billie Eilish though. But anyway, that's a different conversation.
No, I know why you're picking Billie Eilish, man.
Hey, the body.
Wow. Yo, we're definitely gonna hit different markets for sure. We're on the other side for sure.
No, okay. In
This
all
is no
seriousness,
Sean
yeah,
on
and my
the
argument
pod.
here is that at this time, 2014, 2015, going into 2016, Drake is the biggest, not pop artist, but he's the biggest artist at that time. Pop being its own genre.
Yeah. Like he's a legitimate artist as well.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Okay, and this is around the time where Drake has his. Is this his first public beef? I feel like this is the first.
Yeah,
public beef.
2016 first public beef with what? Are we talking with Meek Mill or even before that?
Nah, Meek Mill. We're talking.
Yeah, Meek Mill. Yeah,
And
yeah.
that just
yeah.
made him more
2016.
popular.
Yeah, it did,
because he
like,
did
that-
what all rappers want to do, innit? Beats
But we're
someone in
missing a
rap.
trick here. Drake is dating Nicki Minaj, or was
Nah.
sort of someone's dating Nicki
He was trying.
Minaj.
No, he was trying to chase Nicki Minaj, but she was never interested in Drake.
And Rihanna.
Publicity anyway. It wasn't
Yeah.
real. It was just all
Yeah.
just because they had
Yeah.
their whole Young Money situation. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, there was a thing with Rihanna though, and then obviously him losing. Yeah,
How did
Don't
it
know.
start? Does anyone? This is the
was
Sean
it the Yeah,
thing.
but was it But was it the feature, the Drake feature with like on Rihanna's song?
Well, work.
Was it Work? I can't remember.
Yeah,
the song
work.
now.
That one, no? Or
Yeah,
no?
that one, yeah.
Or was it the
Nah,
Or was it What's My Name?
Yeah, What's My Name? That's the one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's the one. Because they were all talking about like the connection between two of them. Then it was like, oh, were they dating? Were they not dating? And Drake, and then there was the fallout from that. Then Drake doing his, and I don't know if on the albums following he put subliminals about him like losing Rihanna and so. But then that went into a different thing.
In my understanding of Drake and Rihanna, they never had a proper time. You know what I mean? Like, no,
They did.
this is the sad thing about Drake. No one's
They
ever
did.
publicly trying to claim Drake. You know, this is actually quite sad.
Oh, yeah.
Them two were seeing each other. That's why him and Chris Brown had the beef.
They're all right though.
They had a good few songs as well that felt like real love between them as well.
Yeah.
But they're
I
two
can't remember
great
names, yeah.
song like people. You know what I mean? Rihanna had a great moment, and then she just stopped. I don't know why she stopped. I don't know what stopped her, but Drake and her together were a great feature pairing. They had a few
Yeah,
songs.
for sure. For sure.
She moved to Kendrick after.
I don't know what that means.
No, she went to it was no, that was it was ASAP, wasn't it? Or was it no?
You know
Chris,
what, Kendrick,
no,
I
it
don't know
was
where
Chris
you
Brown,
Being
wasn't it?
silly in it. They've got a track.
No, Chris
together
Brown was
called
before.
Loyalty.
Chris Brown was before all this happened.
Yeah.
Chris Brown's like
Yeah,
2008, 2009.
Yeah.
Because if I remember correctly, they were young. Like Rihanna was 16 when she came out. And she came out
Yeah,
in
16.
2007. So then she's dating Chris Brown, and Chris Brown's nearly 40 now. So yeah, that's about right. Before we have Drake and Rihanna songs, she's already been thumped up by him. That's already happened.
Wow.
Wow. Don't do that.
Okay.
We all know what happened. The girlies forgive Chris Brown because he's sexy. Do you see the difference there?
Hey, like I said, to be cancelled. You gotta not have what they want.
They
You gotta be dead. You can't be talented. Do you know what I'm saying? If you're talented, if you're good looking,
I
you're
remember
very
when, this is a
successful.
side note, but I remember when Chris Brown came out of prison and was fat. There was girls crying, you know.
Crying. That's
Crying.
crazy.
Oh no, what's happened to him? Why is he fat? There was a picture of him on a yacht and he was fat. I remember girls were falling out crying. What happened to Chris Brown? Oh, he doesn't look right. And then he got skinny again.
That was mad. But let's bring it back to Drake. So
Please.
it was for everyone up until this point. What do you guys think was his his kind of most successful album?
Oh, that's a good question.
What, up to
Most
Views, you
successful.
mean?
Yeah,
I mean,
I'll
he's
say
only
to
getting,
2016.
he only gets
Yeah.
bigger and bigger. Like, Views is the biggest album of all of them.
interesting. Okay.
Are you saying biggest is in factually or to me?
Let's go with you. Like just personally to you, what was the most successful album for you? What the one you enjoyed
Take
the
Care
most?
was for me. Like, I don't know why Take Care just hit at the right moment and it was eternal.
I feel like nothing was the same, and only because when I had Take Care, I listened to Take Care, and when I was done with it, I was done with it. But I don't think I'm ever done with Nothing Was the Same.
Fair.
Oh God, I might be different. I might be
That's a
if
good
you're reading this. If you're reading this too late, I thought that was unbelievable. At the time when that came out, that was getting replayed. I thought that was when he just like announced. Well, not announced himself, but the way he was rapping across that whole project was just unbelievable.
It was like, it was the GOAT kind of like mode that he was in.
Yeah.
Like, the first track's called Legend. It's like, it's
Yeah.
factual.
For me, I have to be Nothing Was the Same for me. That was, man, just I played every song non-stop. I learned all the lyrics. It was my what do you call it? My backing track to the gym, to go to uni, doing work, everything. Is breakups, makeups. It was a good time. Good time. Good
Okay.
time.
Yeah, but you know what? I understand everyone's feelings towards this, but what we can all agree here is, and I'm going to speak for Sean because I feel like I'm right when I say this. Nothing was the same as Sean's probably.
Oh yeah, he loves it.
Yeah.
We can all agree that at this time, 2000s into 2015, Drake has had the mad run. He's big. He's only getting better and better. But what we're not answering is this the top, or is this now him just hitting a thing and then keeping that same level? Because for me, I feel like the quality went down. That's what I'm saying. Well, after the Meek beef, he had a bit of a bump and then he went down.
That's how I feel. I feel that the quality went down after this. Like I said, I know we said beforehand, but not to jump ahead too quickly, but I think Iceman is his best project since Views, because I just feel that quality just dipped after here. Because I was checking every Drake project. Every single time he was announcing an album or dropping everything, I was checking everything. But I feel from 2016 after the beef, because I was invested in that and I loved what he did with the beef, and he was on a high, he was doing everything, and then Views comes out, fantastic, but then everything after that I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I feel it. But then my question is that I don't know if his hunger and his effort was the same from that time, because I felt like there was a lack of effort in the projects following after that. I just feel like he could put, yeah.
If you look, like the albums between Views and, I'm gonna say Certified Lover Boy, because I feel like that was a new era. Like you're seeing stuff like Dark Lane demo tapes, Care Package, Scorpion, More Life. They're not real. They're not like actual, like, they don't have the same nature as the other albums. They're not like proper albums. I feel like More Life is him just having fun, like a mixtape, isn't it? And
Yeah.
Scorpion is, I know it's a double album. I think it's like heavily bloated. It's like a weird kind of like, one's this, one's that. He's a bit like scarred from the Pusha T beef.
This is what I'm saying.
It's not legit in that.
After the Pusha T beef and maybe the Meek Mill beef, he's lost a lot of credibility. There's talks of ghostwriters, there's talks of this, there's talks of that, and that picture of him in blackface is so bad.
Scorpion is a damaged Drake. Like, and it's a
I
very
don't
similar
think so.
situation. It's a similar
Do you
situation
not?
to right now.
I think he has some crazy bangers on it.
He does.
No,
No,
he
but he
does.
does. But
No, I agree.
is it the same,
Yeah.
Neil? It's not.
Yeah, because he was damaged from that Pusha T beef. I won't lie, because that hit his character, and he didn't like it.
if you're reading this, such a high quality, everything, like he's spitting, everything's a banger. I know that he knows how to make bangers at this point with Scorpion, but look at them, like they're not really like, they're not
I'm not gonna
really
lie to
it.
you. You are right. I think the beef with Pusha definitely exposed something in Drake that we all never thought we would see.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
it changed the whole beef game as well. It was like, oh snap, 100%. However, the success of the album, I think, is
It's
it can't be
successful.
tainted.
There's
Yeah,
hits.
like because
There's hits
remember
that,
'cause these were linked
yeah.
to like challenges
I know.
online.
This is the thing. This is where Drake. This is the album actually where Drake understood how to become like viral, which I don't think
Exactly.
he had. I think he had it with Hotline Bling, but he didn't see it after that.
Exactly.
But he was like, "Do you know what? I'm going to do a whole era now where I'm a
Thank
viral
you.
artist."
Thank you,
And
'cause
actually,
he
I think
got-
every album in this era, even like Certified Lover Boy, like he's doing this viral Drake now.
There you go. There you go. And I think that's why I can't really shit on it because he was going viral still and for good reasons. You know what I mean? Like, even though it was amidst this bad beef, but he had like people doing jumping out cars, goes riding a whip, doing all these funny, silly challenges. And it's going crazy. And it does great numbers.
The thing
for
is,
him.
it's not. Is it not about the music though? Is it? Like I respect certain tracks on this album, like God's Plan. I think it's a well crafted
God's Plan is
hip-hop
amazing.
song, really good. Like most people, like only like maybe Doja Cat could pull that off, really and truly. Sam, what do you think of Scorpion? We were talking about
Scorpion
Scorpion.
shit.
Oh,
Oh,
I wasn't trying to be that extreme.
No, I'm
but-
being serious. It's an honest conversation about Drake. Let me go look at the trackers for Scorpion.
we'll
Non-stop, dead. God's Plan, dead. I'm upset, dead.
no.
Stop it.
8
stop
out of
it.
10,
the naming
God's Plan
actually
is
the
not
good
them.
songs.
Mock
Like
Cut is
I'm
mine.
baffled,
Dead.
man.
Cut his mic.
Talk
God's
Up
Plan.
with Jay-Z, dead. Pete, dead. Summer Games, dead. Jaded, dead. Nice for what? Finesse,
Wait,
dead.
no,
Ratchet,
nice
Happy
for what
Birthday.
then? No,
It's alright.
we're bucking
In My
now.
Feelings, dead.
We're bucking.
Don't
We're
Matter to
bucking.
Me,
Chat
dead.
shit.
After Dark,
We are
dead.
bucking.
Don't
Final
even listen to
Fantasy,
him.
banger. That's
Don't
an
even listen
eternal
to
Drake
him.
song.
No,
Don't
we're
even listen
bucking.
to
Nice for what? Dead. I'm sorry, I'm not having
Stop
that.
it.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Can I say
man.
that 20% of Scorpion is like good, and I think the rest is a little bit mid for me.
It's all shit.
Okay.
It's not. I don't think it's that bad. I just think. Oh my god, it's not. It's not that bad. There's still some. There are bangers on that album, but I just think. I think Drake was finally put into a corner where the world didn't know. Like the world didn't ever envision Drake being put in this corner. Drake was always like the iconic guy. He just beat Meek in such a way where he could be on a high. No one can touch me, and he thought he could do the same with Pusha T. That's why the whole Duppy freestyle with the whole like him producing an invoice and sending it through. He thought, oh yeah, I'm done. So then when you get the story of Adidon. And he's like, oh, damn. And then, like, you are hiding a child, and yet he actually has a child. It puts Drake into a corner, and he's like, how the hell do I get out of this position? He even talks about it on that whole, like, the barbershop or whatever.
Yeah,
He was
he
like,
did.
I don't
Yeah.
even, yeah. He's like, he was actually, Pusha T, I had to give credit to him because it was a chess move, because I've got no way of doing this. I could come out fighting and say this and this and that, or I could just fall back. I actually have nowhere where I could go. And I'm in a lose-lose situation. And he didn't know how to come out with it. And I think Scorpion is the product of that, where he could have, I don't know, there's still bangers on there, but it wasn't the peak Drake that we're looking for, because he's just sort of reacting and trying to recover from that loss. Because
What it affirms, though, you're right, Theo, but what it does affirm this Scorpion, I feel like this is how he won it, because it's like he still affirms that he is the biggest rap star in the
Which
game.
he is. That's the thing. It didn't hurt
He
him,
hasn't
because that's
lost
what
anything.
everybody. Yeah, exactly. Because everybody thought after the story added on, oh, how is this going to affect Drake? But he wasn't hurt from it, was he? He was still massive. Like Pusha T didn't take anything away from him. Yeah, the credibility was there. The fact of story writers, the blackface, all of that, it's there. But he was still massive, and that's why Drake saw this and thought, yeah, you still can't sort of. I won't say not touch me, but I'm still up here. You thought you could bring me down a peg, but I'm still
Scorpion
up the
is,
top of the mountain.
Drake's most commercial album in recent years, if that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? This one felt like a moment to me.
Yeah. I get
Yeah,
that.
the ones
I heard
after
that.
that. I think he did try with Honestly Nevermind to like be a dominant force in like
But,
commercial.
but Scorpion had the same moments as
It had
what's
it
it
had
called?
more, to be honest. Yeah.
It had the same moments. Even though I said that I didn't like the songs that were popping off, I just didn't like them. That's what you asked me my opinion, and the title is there for a reason. This is where I started to not fall out of love with Drake, but I only got one song of Scorpion, which is Final
The hits
Fantasy.
weren't for me. I think that's what you're trying to say in it. Like it's not. He's not making this music for hip hop.
And it's
fans,
messy.
really.
It's really messy. There's no flow to this album. Like at least the last projects, I could claim there was a flow, there was an idea, there was a rhythm to it. These no.
The thing with Scorpion is I feel like he made loads of tracks like Damage Control. Then he was like, oh hold on, I can split this. So one half is more rap, one half is more like pop R&B. It's kind of it's so weird how the current era is so similar to this Scorpion era.
But this is
as
the
well.
Drake of today, is what I'm arguing. Scorpion is the Drake of today. And this sounds weird when I say it, but just stick with me here, yeah? And we're missing a project. This is Black Drake now. This isn't light-skinned Drake anymore. You know what I
What are
mean?
you
This
trying
is
to
where
say,
Drake...
man?
Hi, Neil.
Sorry, I was checking something with my thing. My laptop's messing up. My shit's
I
messing
thought it was
up.
a reaction.
Yeah, I thought that was a reaction. This is Black Drake. This is where Drake is trying to lean into more like, oh, I'm black. Remember, I'm black. You know, I'm not like because remember there was this argument about light skinned people and the whole light skinned stereotype.
Rick
comes
Ross's
from
diss
Drake.
was actually about like all of that as well, isn't it? Like you're a white boy.
Yeah, but this is Drake being. When I say black, I'm really like reducing a lot of a long conversation to a short few words here. But like, this is where Drake tried to be more gangster. He's done the project with Future. You know what I mean? Like he's leaning more into one side of his personality than the other. If that makes sense.
He was doing Omerta and stuff like that. Yeah, and diplomatic
Because
community. I hear it.
That's what, diplomatic communities. That's when that came out, and he was just trying to lean into that side to remind everyone that look, this is my side. I am still got this. Yeah,
I don't know. I don't mean black. I mean tough side. Actually, is what I mean. With the gangster.
tough side. Yeah, because he was almost going mafioso. When you think of diplomacy, can't get my words together. I'm not even going to say it. Anyway, when you get to that song,
diplomacy,
he's trying
humanity.
To,
In the dipper base of the marinara sauce. Sorry, carry on.
When you get to that side, he really is just trying to show this tough guy persona. Like I'm the one of the top dogs in like the six. You can't touch me. I've got all my goons with me and all sort of this and that. And then he kind of carried on with that sort of.
But he's managing multiple personalities at this point too. He doesn't even know which one like he wants to present to the world at this point. It's like the lover boy one is still there. The gangster one is now created. The pop star one is there as well. It's a little bit confusing to follow.
Don't forget the UK one as well.
Exactly. This is what I'm saying. There's so many, like the dance hall Drake. There's a lot of types of Drake that
some big songs with lots of artists around the world as well. This is global Drake now, because this is the part where I'm talking about Drake is an undeniable force now. Like I don't know if you guys spoke about More Life, but More Life had a lot of hits on it.
We spoke about More Life, but we're like it's like a mixtapey kind of thing. It wasn't trying to be an album.
No, yeah. Yeah, but I don't know. This is where I would say this is the Drake we know and love or hate today. Is Scorpion More Life? This is where a lot of Drake's current fans have been earned. Is from What a Time to Be Alive, Views, More Life, Scorpion, and they're still riding with him from that.
Whereas, the Jumpman fans,
Well, What a Time to Be Alive. You want to talk about
it's a good
Taylor Swift?
Point. Oh no,
what song was she running to and singing? Jumpman, and then he did her. They did a switcheroo. Sorry, that's a weird moment that just pops into my head.
It was weird. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Drake lost a lot in the beef. I don't know how much you guys discussed on that, but Drake, for me, after the first beefs, especially after Pusha T, Drake lost a lot of credibility and a lot of ground in my eyes.
Because the thing is, I feel like, and I know Neil has said this before, like Certified Lover Boy is actually a return to form in the sense of his album crafting. But it's like, he's like a shell of the character now. It's like Champagne Poetry, of course, he's bringing it, but like basically the whole rest of the album, I know there's a few more 7 a.m. on Brittle Path. I'll give it to that as well. Fucking fans, like, I'll give it to you. But like, it's it's feeling like it's not the same Drake at all.
My favorite
He's, like,
song on
forcing
Certified
it.
Lover Boy, no one liked, but I told you guys it was the hit. It was just too sexy.
I
I liked
hated
that, but you guys
song
mocked
so
me at the
much.
start.
I didn't
No,
mock you. I didn't
I
mock you.
still
I was
hate
with
that
you.
song.
I was with
That
you.
song,
You know,
I
you know
can't
what? There's
stand it.
something. No, man. There's something kind of like quirky pop.
I liked that
I've
song.
never liked
Yeah.
that song. Never
I
liked
love
that song.
It felt like a
Song
especially
is
because I like the
terrible,
original.
man.
That song was
Yeah,
perfect for
yeah.
me.
It's terrible. I'm sorry, I've never liked that song.
Cringy.
But this
It's
Neil,
just
how
like, what
do
is he
you
trying to
feel
do? The
about-
video as well was just cringeworthy.
I don't know
What's
how he
doing?
convinced all them people to do that foolishness with him.
Dumb.
Neil, how
So
do you
dumb.
feel about Certified Lover Boy? Because I do actually think like he's trying to return to
Neil
form
loves
at this
Certified
point.
Lover
I
Boy.
love that album. Yeah, I thought that album was great. I don't see why everyone's. Yeah, I think there's some songs in there I can do without, but I think a lot of it.
Do you
He's
think? Are we
rapping.
bugging? Like, are you saying it's as good as the start of his career?
No.
Let him
See,
speak.
I can't.
I didn't ask anyone except
I know,
you.
I know, but I'm just saying I can't put it up there at all.
Let him think. Because I can't see it, but I want to know. Because
My favorite song on that album doesn't even have Drake on it. It's Yebba's Heartbreak.
Trust me, like that's a really
That song
good
is hard.
Yeah.
That song is
It's not got
amazing.
Drake on it.
That makes me wonder as to why it's on his album. Like, did he write it? Did he produce it? I want to know, like why?
Yeah.
Drake
it's a
singing that
really
song
good-
is not the same as Yebba singing it, and Yebba sings her absolute arse off.
100%, and that's one
No,
thing.
thought
that's
he
a
produced it.
critique.
I think
thought he
that song's
produced it.
about her mum or something as well. It's not about what you think it's about. Weirdly.
To ask you a question, Kieran, is that you know what it is? It is. I think it's not as much fluff as some other albums in terms of in between his peak era and now, or Certified Lover Boy. And I think at least 12 of the songs on there, I'm like, wow, you've really, really, really outdone yourself. I think he's given something for the mainstream. He's given something for the rap fans, but he's thought about it. He's really, really thought about it, and it works for me.
It's true. Like Fair Trade was a big pop rap track actually. That
Exactly.
did really
Do you know what I
well.
mean? Like that one, the song that Sam says, but then we get stuff like that we all love, like Lovell featuring Jay-Z.
Nope.
What?
No.
Like, listen to that again and listen to how relevant it is today.
No.
Listen, when
I've
you get a
had,
chance.
I've had the best of Jay-Z already by then. I've had 444, and that's where I closed Jay-Z's book. Past then, Jay-Z's washed.
All right. Well, to everyone else, listen to Lovell and see how relevant it is today. It's quite some parallels because Jay-Z kind of predicts what's going to happen. Anyway, there's that. What else? Pipe Down, I thought was brilliant. Like that's the kind of singing songs that I like from Drake when he sings rap. Those kind of songs like that, like Pipe Down, freaking amazing. Knife Talk, I think, is a perfect balance of appealing to like the masses, while making a hit, but not losing too much authenticity. I love that one. But he has quite a lot in here. The 7 a.m. to Bridal Path, love that. No Friends in the Industry. That's another kind of like.
Yeah.
But we've had a
timeless
lot
one,
of
I think.
pop success from Drake between Certified Lover Boy and Scorpion. There was a lot of Khaled
Yes.
music floating around.
Yes.
Yeah.
There was a few Khaled songs that got released and then unreleased. There was a song which another UK, I don't know if it's garage, Heartbroken is garage or not, I don't know. But he did a flip of that got taken down. We've also got, Free and a whole bunch of hit Drake songs coming out around then and a lot of features. But I don't think the Drake projects are hitting the same way after that.
I think
in my
I
opinion.
realized what it is. I think I personally stopped caring about what he was talking about anymore.
I think that's the same with me though, because like I said before 2016, I am checking for every single Drake album, every single Drake feature. But then post that, I just don't care for what he was talking about anymore with the content. It was just I just wasn't interested. So
Like,
then
was
I
he
wasn't
spreading
checking for
himself
that.
so thin as
That's
well?
that's
like,
what Sean
yeah.
would say. If I can remember my conversations with Sean correctly, he would say that Drake is just not trying as hard. He's not putting as much effort
Yeah,
in.
because you
The
could
projects
hear
aren't
the
hitting.
effort.
But the songs are there. You know what I mean?
songs
The
are
songs
there, like-
were there. The songs were there, 100%.
Certified Lover Boy is actually a solid album. Like, it's got his whole craft on it, but I don't feel connected to it.
Yeah,
like
I
the
hear
other
that.
albums.
I never
Yeah.
really fucked with it, if I'm honest. That like I said, Scorpion for me was Drake's downfall, and just from then it was a lot of singles, a lot of weird moments, like when he did a song with Heady One, Chicago freestyle, all this kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
You know, stuff like that is where I was really keeping up with Drake, and then a few features here and there across different artists. But
I think one thing that massively affects our kind of way we kind of consume and love music is also the point we are in our lives. I feel at that point of like kind of teenage to kind of adulthood, I think those formative years, when you get into a genre and you really like it and love it, and you just play music and it's coming at the same time as you're growing up, it has a different kind of effect. I find, like, so I think we kind of gravitate onto what's current at that time, and we latch onto it because it's linked to our heartbreaks, our graduations, our first jobs, university, and I think it has a bigger kind of like influence on how we process these songs. So I think for us, I agree with what you're saying. With you may not have that same attachment, but maybe because we're at a different point in our lives.
But
If it
shouldn't
was
he
in-
be at a different point as well?
yeah,
No,
Has he
100%.
been-
Yeah.
Has he not been aging with
100%.
us?
But what I'm trying
Drake
to
is
say
aging
is,
at a rapid rate as well, man. He's touching 40 now.
what I'm saying, if you was say 18, 21 or 22, whatever, would you
Yeah,
look
no,
at it?
your point is very valid. I
See what
do
I'm
get
saying?
it.
You're saying instead of keeping up with us, he's gone back and he's keeping up with the young crowd all the time, is what you're saying. He's earning
Could
new
be,
fans.
yeah.
It
Could
makes
be.
sense because that's
Could
where
be.
the money is at. Like people buying tickets, people tuning into the new technologies and stuff like that.
Could be.
Yeah, and we're
because
firmly in the streaming era now, and it's more about streams than it is about projects. I'm sure more people, okay, maybe they torrented it or downloaded it illegally, but a lot more people bought the first 4 albums than bought these albums. They were definitely streaming them, and now streaming, the numbers on streaming don't really reflect the actual gravity of the music scene, because Michael Jackson had albums that went diamond, which isn't even a real certification, but it's like going platinum 10 times or something. Same with 50 Cent, same with Kanye West, but these are physical hard sales, whereas streams are a different maths entirely, of like 1,000 streams is one play. It's like, I definitely have not played a single Drake song 1,000 times
have
on
you
streaming. No,
Oh,
I
No,
don't.
no, man.
1,000 times one
No,
song?
no. That's what's equivalent to a sale.
Oh, I see you saying. Right, I got you. I got you.
So
got
me
you, got
personally, I haven't bought a Drake song. You know what
you.
I mean?
Right,
It's,
right,
it's
right,
quite
right,
weird,
fair.
actually, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's,
that
it's
is
all the way
weird.
wrong, if you ask me.
That's a
but-
weird math.
No, but at the same time, it's not because like you've got playlists just like playing stuff in the background constantly. Like, how does that even account to a sale? It's like
But Drake's always been playing everywhere from the beginning. Even now, Drake's playing everywhere.
I looked at Rap
Exactly.
Caviar the other day. Like he's on the whole
Okay,
playlist.
Yeah,
right now.
he's all over that.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
So just saying that, Sam, what other artist has that same influence or impact in hip hop?
No
Kanye
one.
West.
This long
Kanye
era.
West.
No, they don't though.
Kanye West,
Because
yes.
listen to this. Drake has, after 2 days, the same amount of streams that all of Ye's album has, and all of J. Cole's album has.
I feel you.
And that
I
one's,
agree.
That one's been
Well,
out for a
so
while.
here's
No, I agree.
the mad thing that I wanted to get to. I guess we're skipping forward a bit here. Drake is currently in the Apple Music. He's every song in the top 40.
Mad.
Every
That's-
song.
yeah.
He
But
is
it's-
every
it's just
song.
yeah, but
Every
he's,
song.
it's
Oh,
just
my
Drake of it.
goodness.
That's mad.
The whole top 40. One of his songs on one of these projects has more streams than Not Like Us. This is in 2-3 days, right? So this project came out on Friday. It's now Monday. The size of Drake is a scary thing to look at when you look at it. But at this point, for me, as a fan of Drake at this time, I've lost my fandom, and it's more like a passing interest. Do you know what I mean?
Why would you say that? What makes you say you lost your fandom?
Because I'm an album person, and Drake's not dropping albums anymore. He's dropping collections of songs.
Did you not listen to his recent album?
I listened to Iceman mainly for the podcast, yeah. But if I'm honest, a Drake album nowadays, yeah, and this is I'm willing to kind of be opposed on this. You can listen to a Drake album on shuffle and not miss anything.
But I do feel like there's a journey,
Huh?
especially with the
Say that
make
again?
thems.
You can
Oh, I
listen to a
see what
Drake
you're
album
saying
on
to
shuffle.
me.
I'm not talking about the recent ones. I'm talking about from like Scorpion and
Okay.
up until
Okay.
recent.
Yeah.
You can listen to it on shuffle and not miss anything. It's not flowing the same way. There's a
Yeah.
flow previously to his albums.
Certified
Right.
Lover Boy did have that though. That's
It
what I'm
had
saying.
a big opening.
He got back
it
to that.
It didn't have a flow though. J. Cole's album has a flow, even though I don't like it too much. But yeah, I don't know. Drake lost a lot of substance for me.
Yeah, because they didn't carry on to for the dogs, didn't it?
No,
Although
so like, that album's
yeah,
a mess. Like it's 23
that
tracks.
it's just all over the place.
We even
But
listened to that.
the Scary Hours version, I will admit that is high level though. I must attest that.
But it's
that is
just
the
that
high
you're talking
level.
about the EP, right? Not
Yeah,
like
yeah,
yeah. Of course.
Yeah, that was a more focused Drake and more the Drake that we like.
Well, exactly. That's what we want from Drake. But I guess Drake's not trying to do that. I think he just understands he can do what. Well, this is what I talk about in terms of the effort, especially for all the dogs. Is where I feel like it's a lack of effort. He can just get a bunch of songs, whack them onto an album, and know that he's going to get the sales. So he's like, why do I even need to try? That's the impression I was getting from Drake at this time, and I was just like, yeah, this is why I'm not checking out for him as much.
Can I
I'll buy
say,
my
like-
songs and I'll leave.
You know what? I feel like we haven't. Obviously, we're not really listening to the other albums, but I do actually think, like, even with Maid of Honor and Habibti, he's actually crafting the albums. Like, I'm so impressed with him that he's actually. It's weird because I think people want to hate on Drake just as a default. And it's like, oh, he's dropped 3 albums. Like, oh, he's wasting our time. It's just for the deal. Like, even I had those thoughts initially looking at it. And it's like, you skim the start of them and you're like, well, this isn't what I want to hear after the beef. It's true. We want to hear Iceman. But that doesn't mean he can't make music as well. Like, and I think, I don't know, like, Habibti is a really good R&B album, actually. Like, I was baffled on Friday, but it grew on me. I'm being real. Like, genuinely, like, I know he's got a lot of autotune. It's not an amazing R&B singer like someone like Jill Scott, you could say, or whatever. Like, but he has that tone that you kind of just want to like vibe with. I know Neil hearing what I'm saying.
No, I hear what you're saying. Honestly, I do. I think to a point, earlier point you mentioned, I can't really diss it. But when I first played Habibti and what's the other one called? Maid of Honor.
Maid of Honor. It wasn't the right time.
I was just like, nope. Let me cut this off, and not because it was terrible. It just wasn't. It just wasn't what I planned to. I trained my ears for, and that's crazy because you shouldn't really have too much. What do you call it? Like assumptions of what the album could be, because you may set yourself up for disappointment. But I had an idea of what it would be like, and because it wasn't that, and plus because so much of promo and anticipation came about Iceman. My mind was just focused on Iceman, so anything else was just a distraction.
It's mad random. Like,
Yeah, exactly. So, but when I played that first song on Iceman, I was like, yes, this is it.
But this is the thing. I think what we've realized, and maybe what Drake has realized a little bit, is that he's got 3 obviously separate fan bases, and he needs to cater to all 3 at the same time.
Yeah.
Does that mean he drops 3 albums all the time? Probably not. There's even rumors that he's got another album that's dropping later this year. But
he might as well, you know.
There's all that talk about the labels and this and that to get out of the deal. That's why he's dropped the 3 projects. But for me, I've only listened to Iceman and I've heard some songs from the other projects, but they're not for me.
Iceman is the real album. Like that's what
Iceman is.
That's
people
what
are
the promo
waiting
went
for.
into. Yeah.
He does have a pop fan base, right? And it's like Iceman isn't actually feeding that. So it does make sense. Like if he's not gonna get like massive pop figures, which maybe he will, I don't know. Like this is what Maid of Honor's for.
But I think we've got to remember, see with Drake, he can stop making music and he'll be fine. Like
because they're
Yeah,
getting
100%.
streams.
Yeah, exactly.
like, so I think that makes you question, like, if an artist like that has this much success, what drives them? Like,
I don't
really
think
and
Drake
truly.
has a drive. Drake is a machine in and of himself. That just the whole goal of Drake is just to make more music. That's literally it.
Right.
He has no vision or ideas of slowing down, winding down, and it doesn't seem
don't
like
think?
he ever will. Nah, I think he's going to drop music as long as he possibly can. But the problem is, you know, he's not particularly known as a performer. He doesn't dance. He just drops music. Do you know what I mean? If anything, he's a bit cringe when he tries to be more of a bigger act, if that makes sense.
I think he's a performer. I wouldn't go. I'm not going to
Tusi slide. Is that you rocking with that?
I hear it. But I think
No,
he's
have
a
you seen
performer.
Drake live?
I haven't. You know, I think he's the only one on my list that
Who's seen him? I've seen him twice.
Nah,
I haven't seen him live. No, I think he's the
I
only
had
one.
the option to, and I decided not to.
So this is the thing.
Him
It's
and
the
Cole,
it's the
actually.
Drake
Him and J.
effect.
Cole.
It's the Drake effect. Like I saw him at BBK Takeover, and the thing is, he came out surprised doing KMT. So
Yeah.
obviously people are gonna go crazy. It's not like he was doing anything special though. Like,
Yeah.
but it was like just the fact that that was happening. When I actually saw him at Views, it was really laid back. Like he was, it felt like he was doing an acting performance of
Right.
like an artist that he wanted people to see. Like I was just, I don't know why, like I was being so perceptive, but I was just seeing through it. Like I was just like, this isn't feeling genuine to him or anyone, but like the crowd singing along with the tracks. It was a very weird
Now,
experience.
do you think that is his Achilles heel? Because he is a man of many talents and his music has such a wide range. He can give you 10 different shows and give you different kind of energy or different kind of versions of himself. So depending on what you prefer or lock into, you may be disappointed on a day, you know? Because like if
What
I was
did
to
we
go
hear
Drake,
about? Sorry, go on.
I was just say if I was to go to a Drake concert, depending on how it's promoted, I'll be hesitant.
Drake's
what I'm
never doing
saying?
a set list I want him to do, and I have to accept that. Never.
I see. The thing is, I think on the right tour, on the right concept, he probably would.
The closest I got was with Wireless, but I didn't even know what day would have been the right day for me to go. Because he did 3 different types of music on 3 different days. But it's like I said, my favorite Drake songs, he's never doing them. I'd have to get a custom set list sent to him, and he'd be like, "These songs, really?" I'm like, "Yeah, these ones."
The thing is, I can imagine he does if he was to do some kind of like legacy kind of like world tour. Like if he was to do some kind of like, I don't know, Usher, 50 Cent, or some kind of tour where he goes through all his major hits. I think you'll get what you want.
No. There's not enough hours in the day for that.
What do you mean?
There's not enough hours in the day. There's too much.
How long
Drake
do you want the
songs that
concert
I
to
like.
be? How many concerts? How much do you want the concert?
It's
The
gotta
whole
be all
day.
Yeah.
The concert to be a whole day. Okay.
There's at least 10 hours worth of Drake that I would like to hear.
10.
10 hours, man. That's nuts.
You're not asking for much, are you?
He's
Fucking
got a
hell, what else
donkey,
do you want?
man.
Yeah,
This is what
10
I'm trying to
hours.
say to you.
10 hours.
There's no Drake
fucking
tour
that's
that will
not
satisfy me
humane,
because he's
man.
going to
What
do
are
the
you
songs that
saying?
I hate. And
hours,
I'm
you
not.
know.
I'm not
Yeah, but
really.
10
I'm not
hours
really
is
that kind
crazy,
of person
though.
that's going to sit through a show that I don't like. I will leave. You know what I mean?
I know, but then you want 10 hours of it.
Yeah, but I want 10 hours of the songs that I like that he won't do. Is what I'm trying to say. He's not going to do the songs I want.
Yeah, you don't ask so much. Okay, but yeah, I think this album, Iceman, I liked the direction it was going in. I think it did what it needed to do. But before what was everyone's first impressions? Actually, before I ask that, can I just say
Let me know.
that day when it dropped, it was like 7:30 in the morning. I was like, okay, let me go check on Iceman, and I'm seeing Habibti and Maid of Honor. I was like, what
Same.
the hell?
I was
What the
confused.
hell? What is going on? So I felt like I got upset thinking, hold on, did I miss something? Like, so I'm going on my phone.
You said, "What did I miss?"
And I previewed them, and I got pissed off. You know when you play that first track on Maid of Honor, Ho Phase, it pissed me off. I was like, why is he releasing this?
Wait, no, but that's how I felt because you were all like talking about Iceman. I'm thinking, bloody hell, he's dropped 3 albums. Let me, Iceman's what I want to check, but let me
Trying to
check
be
these other 2
alternative.
albums. Yeah, let me just dip in to see what these are saying. So I hear Ho Phase, I'm like, what the bloody hell is this, man?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to hear this, and then I like painfully go through the album, and then maybe you're right. Maybe I do need to revisit it because I think I was just not in the right frame of mind to even listen to that. I wanted Iceman. That's what I wanted to listen to.
I looked and I thought Drake had been hacked on Spotify, if I'm honest, because I was confused. I'm seeing Iceman, I'm seeing Habibti, I'm seeing Maid of Honor, and it all just didn't make sense. You know, even the artwork was a bit of a troll when the Iceman artwork with the 6 with the Michael Jackson glove. I was like, is this a troll?
Yeah.
Like, what's going
Interesting.
on? What's happening here? Then I checked the group and everyone's saying, oh, dude, this is too much. Da, 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 da. And I said, let me not try to get caught up in what these lot are saying. Let me have my own opinion in my own time. But when I listened to Iceman, I was like, I said it. I was like, this is good. You guys are saying a bit too much here. But I realized what you guys were probably talking about is the other projects.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that makes sense now.
What do you guys think of the artwork?
Stupid.
I think it's hard,
the
I think it's
sparkle glove.
iconic.
I think it's stupid.
Gee,
I like it.
I love it, man.
I like
there's
it. I think it's, yeah.
connotations. It's like, kids do this as well, where they like look
Yeah,
down
yeah.
here, and like if you look,
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
exactly what that is.
Yeah,
It's sick, man.
exactly.
That's
It's
exactly
layers,
what that is. That's
man.
why I thought
Layers
it was
to
a troll. But for me, the way I look at it, Iceman is what we were all hoping for and waiting for. Now, when you take in the context of what Iceman does, it covers a lot of ground. It
does.
covers a lot of ground. There's a lot of very obvious disses to everybody.
Everyone.
Yeah,
I'm sure
everyone.
ASAP,
Everyone.
Rick Ross, like all of them.
Everyone
Dr.
gets a line and has to hold a
Dr.
line.
Dre got this.
Yeah,
Everyone
yeah.
got one. And it's a line that they can't even hold. Obviously, there's Kendrick disses all throughout this, but even those are a bit
100%.
like, he's just hyping on about the same things. You
But
didn't
that's the
want beef.
usual. Like he's always done that his whole career. Like I think
Yeah,
since
he's always
nothing was the same.
subbed. Yeah, exactly.
But some of these disses, like certain men are burning because it's like he's asking like, why didn't Rihanna post your tune to?
There's some really.
You know what I mean? It's just a bit like that's not nice.
Oh,
We don't do that, you know. That's not nice at all.
Hey, I love it. I'm all here for it. It's petty. I'm all here for it.
But the
Petty King
Aiden
is
Ross
back.
bar as well.
Oh, there
you
we
know?
go, yeah.
There's a lot of bars
but-
there. It's like, damn, you what are you gonna say? You can't say anything. There's nothing you
The
can say to
DJ
what
Khaled
this man-
one, the Palestine
Yeah.
one.
Oh,
I am
that one.
sorry.
And it lands nicely as
It
well.
was something else.
Hard.
So yeah, for me,
Palestine.
Iceman did what he was
come
meant
on.
to do, but is it what I was expecting? Yes and no. It's very typical of Drake to have these kind of albums. It's a very long album for starters, and two, quality wise, there's only 2 songs I like on it, and it's not the songs anyone else likes.
Are you like you're not in the right space right now? I'm not judging you. You're not in the right space. Like
How are you gonna go and give that whole long
Exactly.
speech and say?
Because the 2 songs I like are the 2 songs I like. I like Janice Shut the Fuck Up and I
exactly.
like Make
This
Them
is what
Pay.
I'm saying. I said Janice Shut the Fuck Up is a good song, but nobody else was saying that.
Yeah, but that song.
No, I liked it. I liked
It's
it.
an interpolation
Oh,
of
thank you.
a Licky Lee song that I quite like, called "I Follow Rivers."
Like it's a vibe. Like I was only because it's not. I don't know. I
Your
don't
point
not
was
like
right,
it.
Theo, that it is a
Yeah.
little bit shallow and like
That's
empty,
what.
but-
That's what it is.
But
It's the-
we
this-
want
yeah.
bangers. I wanted a banger.
I know what
He
you
gave
mean.
us
I know
one.
what you
I
mean.
think Janice Shut
That's
the Fuck
thing.
Up is the banger. You give it some time, let it
really?
load.
No,
There's a few
and that's-
bangers though.
but that's
National
why I agreed with
Treasures,
Crib. Yeah.
Plot Twist for me. Those 2, I think like they're like legit hip hop bangers. They could have been on if you're reading this.
Wait a
Make
minute.
them
Can
pay.
we go? Can we go back to like, the fact that you only like 2 songs? What's the
Yeah.
other song? If
That's
it's
baffling,
Janice,
man.
that is
Make
crazy.
them pay, and that's it.
So you're telling me you don't like Firm Friends?
Nah.
Not even Make Them Cry. Like
Make
the
them
first
cry.
track.
Come on.
Well, no.
I'm
So
really
the first
baffled.
track does. So what? This is the problem. When I started, I said, "Oh,
doing, man?
he's onto one here. He's about to do something," and then it just. Dust was a bit. He's blowing in my ear. You know, I don't want that. You know, I don't like it when Drake's whispering and all that kind of stuff. But then when Janice Shut the Fuck Up came on, I was like, yeah, this is. Because remember, I'm here all the time saying, "What's the new sound? What's the new sound?" And I like that Janice Shut the Fuck
Yeah.
Up.
There's
It's
some
a different
futuristic
sound.
stuff on this album. Actually, I was impressed, and it doesn't sound.
What I want to say is, once I heard Future, the whole album went out the window for me because I was like, "Why are you here?"
Why
I know. I
though?
don't. I
Because it's
don't
hard.
understand.
Like,
I don't understand
what's
why
the
Future's on this
issue?
album.
Good
Because-
music is good music.
No, I'm
Yeah, but
sorry,
he
but
started
this
this
don't
whole
piss
he
me
started
off,
the
man.
whole beef.
What's this?
I'm sorry, it makes no
What?
sense. He started the whole beef, and yet
So
now
what?
they're
I'm
friends
looking at
again.
Future
It's just so
different. Future's
dumb.
not that guy
it's
anymore.
so stupid.
But
man.
he is on
This
this
guy-
track. What do you mean?
No,
Yeah, because this guy
spitting.
instigated the whole beef.
That's what I'm trying to
He's
say.
like working with Metro, gets Kendrick on the song, gets more this is Drake. The whole beef happens, and you're telling me he's just gonna hop onto Iceman. I'm
2
sorry, I'm gonna
projects
just
of pure
That's a good
hate.
point.
Just
2
just
projects
ridiculous.
of pure hate from Future, and then he's there on the
It's just
song doing
ridiculous.
this.
Yeah, just
The second project
Exactly.
was we still don't like
That's
you.
what I'm saying.
That's what I'm trying to
Exactly.
say. That's
This
why I
is
said
what
it
I'm
went out the
saying.
window.
Featuring
and that's why I got
ASAP
lost.
Rocky.
Oh, snap.
This is what I'm saying.
You
That's
see
why I was
where I'm
so
coming from now. That's why I said I only like 2 tracks. Because I'm like, this is.
It's dumb. Because this is why I was saying it in the group. That's why I was shocked. Because my man was coming out saying, I don't like Drake, trying to turn the whole world against Drake. And you're telling me that Drake is just going to let this man hop back onto his track. Makes no sense to me.
I don't
It
understand
shows you the
it.
kind
No
of the way
sense.
Drake's got the game on lock. He's like, hey, Future, you want to hit? You know what I mean? Do you want a song that's
facts,
actually going to do
you know?
something for you?
That's
let
actually
me give
facts.
you one. It's disgusting, and that's what I mean by it does what Drake normally does, and that's why the project's not sitting where I want it to sit. Because I'm like, Drake, you're actually a foul guy. Like you basically all in one move. You took all the steam and all the fire out of everyone's arguments by 1, having Future on this, 2, dissing everybody in a way that they can't deny, and 3, if anyone comes back, you're gonna just be like, look at the scoreboard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
The thing with that Ran to Atlanta is as well, it kind of like undoes that Kendrick diss.
Of course it
about
does.
Drake.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Of course it does. That's what I don't understand. Future, like, it's so stupid because that
so
whole
crazy.
narrative that Kendrick went with, like, you're a culture vulture, and that you ran. Like, that's why I find it funny that Drake has called it "Ran to Atlanta." That whole narrative is like all. Yeah, that's it. Like,
because that's one of
it's
his
done.
homes. I mean, even
Yeah.
in Dust, he says it
Yeah.
like girls in Atlanta. Like it's like
Exactly.
he's showing
Yeah.
like I'm part
Yeah,
of
yeah,
this.
100%. But then Drake does that
so
throughout. Because have you found the Too Hard for the Radio? You know, did you notice how he was talking about Oakland? Because like Kendrick was saying, your last stop's going to be that Oakland show, and he's like, yeah, I'm bouncing in Oakland, like doing
Well,
that. He
to
just
be honest,
rebutted the
isn't
whole
that the
thing.
most clearest Kendrick diss? The Too Hard for the Radio, because he literally is like mimicking him on that one. I feel like he
Yeah.
took the flow and everything.
I just think it's a weird move that, like I said, that Future's on this, and it's also a weird move that Drake spent a whole album dissing everybody when he could have replied to the beef at the time. And
Oh, I know.
but he-
That's the
but
bit.
he
That's
No,
addresses
but
it,
look,
right?
look,
I can't get
look.
the quotables because I haven't got them up, and I should have really prepared for this
Hold
more.
on, though.
Because he
But he
destroyed
addresses
LeBron
everything.
James on this. He destroys LeBron
no
James.
reason.
I don't
Oh
like. I don't
my
like this
God.
mindset though.
He
Wait, because we're
destroyed
talking
him.
about Drake's not taking enough time to make his albums, so he decides in the beef. Cool, Kendrick's made this banger. There's no point trying to top that right now.
Facts.
Let me go and make some art.
Facts.
Like he takes 2 years or 3 even to make 2 years to make this.
2 years, yeah.
Like I rate that. Look, it's gonna be about this topics as well. But he also did 2 other albums. It's not like he's just like stuck in this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think
This
I
project
rate
is
it.
not a response to the beef. This project is a response to everybody, though. This
Yeah,
is what
it's
I'm
It's
Yeah,
a
trying to say.
continuation of life. Let's
He's
move
done with the
forward.
beef. The beef was done
Yeah.
from a long time ago for Drake. And if we're looking at it factually, Drake had some better songs in the beef. Kendrick had some madder
Oh,
moments,
no, I said.
but
Yeah,
Drake
yeah,
had
yeah.
some better songs.
Kendrick had horrible
Family
songs
Matters.
in the beef.
No, Family
Like,
Matters is unbelievable. I've been saying this. Like that. It's a shame that song doesn't get as much hype as it should because that song was
It's ridiculous,
flawless.
man. It's
I
Also,
thought it
all
was
of Kendrick's
unbelievable.
songs are very of the time, whereas Drake's songs have replay value. That's the big problem here.
Yeah.
Push-ups is just another back-to-back. We knew that at the time.
Yeah, for sure.
But to answer your question, Neil, how do I feel about Iceman? I think it's a good album, but like I said, I only like 2 songs, which you guys are getting all crazy about. But I that's just where I'm at.
Well, I'm
I was
crazy
thinking,
about
should
it
we
because
rate
how
this
you
album,
not like
you
it? I don't know. Like you don't like Make Them Remember either.
Wait,
I'm
Sam,
shocked
I
at
want,
that.
listen-
I want him on some what's that guy's name? Conductor beats. I want a whole album.
Listen
of Drake
to
on,
Firm
Firm
Friends.
Friends.
That is
What are we
literally a
doing?
But I
conductor
said I want a
track,
whole
man.
album of Drake.
Exactly.
On Conductor
But
Beats.
why is that not
But
one
you
of
didn't
your...
even say that you like it. You cannot sit there and tell me I want Drake with Conductor.
Sam is
and then
trolling a
said-
little.
And then I
I
said,
know it,
do you
man.
like
This is-
Firm Friends? And you're like, no. Like, what are we doing
that was
here,
dumb.
man?
The subject matter. If I get the lyrics up, I can tell you exactly where I was like,
goodness.
this is that boo boo.
Oh, come on, man.
I think Drake did his thing on that. Honestly, I think when he's rapping on this album, I love every bit of it. Every bit of it.
I like
I'm
it. Neil, I'm not gonna lie. I like every single thing that Drake does on this album. You know, except for "Too Hard for the Radio" and "Dust."
Yeah,
I do about those 2.
Wait, hold on. There's one of the songs where
No, there's more, 'cause-
he's singing quite a bit on.
Don't worry
Which one
as well.
is it?
Actually,
No,
I don't like. Don't worry.
No,
either.
I don't like. I don't like. Don't worry, and I don't like Little Birdie either. That's.
No.
Burning
Yo,
Bridges.
Burning
Was he singing on
Bridges
that one?
ends nicely. Nah, Burning Bridges where he does that slow rap. I'm feeling that bit. Like that is. I thought that was cool.
But Little
listen,
Birdie.
Little Birdie, you
yeah.
have to listen to Fake Mink first, so you understand the reference Drake is doing. Because when you hear Fake Mink, I didn't rate him, but I was like, okay, he's doing something new with hip hop. And Drake kind of just like he's like taken the style. It's actually it is a culture vulture thing he's done, but like I kind of like it because it reminds you of what Drake's always done. Where it's
fair
like
enough.
the new sound. He's just showing
Because he's using the OK thing.
No. That's cool that he does that. But Fake Mink's in that crew with what's his name again?
SD Kid.
SD Kid. Yeah,
They're not really a crew, but yeah, carry on.
I don't know what it is, but it's just that voice. Like it's like a pitched up. Like it sounds like you're an alien. It's really hard to explain what this new style is, but I kind of like it. It's a bit like it's like what Pink Pantheress does for singing. It's like that for rap.
Yeah,
It's like a
Little Birdie.
hyper rap type thing.
Yeah, I remember it now. Yeah. He's got some slaps on there, man. Like
Yeah.
he's doing good. And look, it's what has it been a week? No, has it been a week? No,
No, it's been 3 days.
3 days.
Three days.
Three
Oh my
days.
god, that's what I'm saying. Like
The streams are crazy.
He's doing great. He's doing really, really good. And he put videos out as well, and the videos got
Yeah.
lots of subliminals in there as well.
So many videos. I swear, dude, most of the
I know
tracks
he's
have a
got
video.
loads. Yeah, because Burning Bridges, Plot Twist, National Treasure. I was seeing hella videos for all the tracks.
Yeah.
They're good videos
I
as
think
well.
he's done a video for every track on Iceman, if I'm correct in thinking.
Almost all of them. There's some missing.
And I think one thing I want to address as well, I think everyone kept saying like they don't want him talking about the beast and all that kind of stuff and blah, 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 and want him to make good music. But like Kieran mentioned as well, if someone makes a song like us in the midst of beef, they clearly won, right? In that moment. They won that moment, right? The worst thing you can do right there is to retaliate and say anything else. You gotta let that person ride their wave. And we know Kendrick rode a wave for a very long time. So you gotta let him have that moment, you know what I'm trying to say? And in that moment, him making his music, he has all the reasons to talk about it still. Because amidst the beef, he lost supposedly loads of friends and people switched sides on him. Do you know what I mean? His ex was dancing on the stage at the Super Bowl.
No, no.
Millions of people
Yeah.
was calling him a pedo. LeBron James is tattooing his arm, is fucking dancing and singing to his songs. Like it's crazy. So imagine people that you rock with. You got beef with like half the big top dogs and a thing, and you had a falling out with J. Cole as well. Come on, you got these things. It's part of your life. For you to not mention it, that's avoidance. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he's got to mention it, hasn't he? Because it's part of what's happened to him in his life, and he's going to like reference how he felt after beef and what he's going to retaliate to it. It's just only natural to do so.
Exactly, you have to. Now, I don't want him to be constantly just like going at someone over something, but the 1-2 slick bars every now and then, I'm here for it. I love it. I love it. Every time I heard it in this album, I had to pause and like rewind it because I was just like, "Oh, that's slick." I like the way he did that.
They're slick. He's always been a slick disser, and he's done it nicely
100%.
on this. He's one of the
the
best
thing is now,
subliminals.
with people have gone back and resurfaced the slick disses Drake's done in the past, but I think it's like I've said and I'll keep saying, that one bar he dropped in our podcast with that girl, it's like, who Isis Rose say? Ask any jeweler in Miami with fake diamonds. Nobody will clock that if they don't know what's going on. And I heard that, I was like, that's foul. You know what I mean? Like that if that's front of your mind in a conversation, that's horrid. So Drake is a very dangerous character to go to war against, it seems, because he'll dish you in a song that you're going to hear everywhere. We had a moment with Not Like Us and people are playing it and having a this and that, but it's like, that doesn't equate to what you're going to hear if Drake disses you in a song and the song goes big. You're going to hear it everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere.
Yeah, one thing as well. Can we talk about Ross? Because Ross is having a weird time.
He's
I don't know what's going on with Rick Ross.
He's confused, man. Honestly,
his flip flopping kind of talking about Drake is just weird. Like 1 minute he's not feeling him, next minute he's saying let's just forget the beef and let's just move on. Then he's back to dissing him again. I just don't get it. I really don't get it.
He's just lost traction.
He's in the same boat as Future. If Drake calls him
that's
up
what
and
I'm
says, let's
thinking,
make another banger, he's not going to say no,
facts.
is he?
He's hopping, 100%. That's what I was thinking. If Drake says, oh yeah, come on, let's just push this aside, let's make another hit, of course Rick Ross is going to hop on. And then it's just going to just be all stupid, but then it's going to highlight the power that Drake has. Because
I feel like there's a world where Drake does an album or a lot of features with all the people he's just dissed, and they're more than happy for that money.
Facts.
So he does a song with ASAP, he does a song with Kendrick, he does a song with Cole. All the beef and all that stuff goes to the side. Everyone goes, this is some WWE shit. Like, none of this is real. And it's like, bro, Drake is bigger than all of you guys combined.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You have to get him with Drake or you lose every time.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate because it's like the quality of what Drake makes is not as high as some other artists that we've discussed on the podcast, but he's an undeniable, unstoppable force.
Mm-hmm. No, facts. So with this album that we've all listened to, was it what you expected? Was you underwhelmed? Did you get more than what you asked for?
Oh, I got more than what I asked for, man. I didn't know. I thought he addressed some feelings of how he felt, and I felt with his slick bars he did really, really well. And I was like I said, I thought it was his best album since Views. I was pleasantly surprised of how well he did on this, and the whole, like, I even like with the what he did with the album, like that Make Them, so Make Them Cry, Make Them Know, Make Them Cry, Make Them Pay, Make Them Remember, Make Them No. I like what he did with that. Like, you could tell he thought this out, like, properly. That's what I love about this. And I'm like, I'm pleasantly pleased with this, because I thought to myself, please, let's not have like another for the dogs. I just wanted just wanted a project where I could get Drake at a good level, and he has. He surprised me with this, so I'm happy with this. I'll keep playing it.
Yeah, I have no problems with this album. It's just like I said, I only like 2 songs, and I'm being picky when I say I like 2 songs. There's good music on this whole project. That's why I said it's a good album. But for me personally,
I can't believe that Firm Friends is not on those 2 songs.
It could change,
that song
but
is
I even had the lyrics up, and I meant to read out the lyric that I wasn't really feeling. It was within the first verse. It's just like, you think I didn't see that you stayed silent. That's like you endorsing it all. May as well stand behind him. I stood beside you. I thought there was some good inside you. Who is he talking to?
It doesn't matter, because if you're feeling
Is
a
he
type
talking
of
to
way,
J. Cole? Because J. Cole in this whole beef is not the person to be addressing.
If the shoe fits, no, you can address J. Cole as well.
if the shoe fits, let it.
Address J. Cole.
This is the thing. Drake is at that level where he could say stuff because his words are so powerful. If you're feeling some type of way, feel that way. Like, that's you.
Yeah.
The hook on that song is good though, because he is addressing the fact that everybody wants to be him, but they can't be him. Basically,
Exactly.
What track is this?
this is Firm Friends.
Exactly.
I want to know what people are rating this album. Like,
People are saying give it time.
numbers.
It's gonna
No.
lock in.
I want
People
early
are saying he
numbers.
went 0 for 3. People are talking all kinds of
0 for
bullshit. But at the end of the
We need
day,
to say the truth. Let's be real, because that's bullshit.
people are
No,
just saying
I
stuff
know
to
it
get
is, yeah.
clicks now. Everybody wants to be.
Yeah.
an
I
influencer.
know, and
Everybody
there's
wants this and that.
Majority of people are Drake haters at this point too. So
No,
let's
that's
keep it a
what-
buck.
that's what I was
no
about to say.
grounding.
No.
That's the problem. They're Drake haters with no grounding. You know what I mean?
But
It's
the
not like
Drake
us when we
haters
have our
because
reasons.
they just jump on the Kendrick side. This is why I'm fed up of this whole. I'm fed up of what the beef has done. You can't be in a position now where you like both artists. You have to be one side or the other. I'm not doing that. I like both artists, so I'm not.
man.
It's just
If Kendrick
it's so
dropped
stupid.
3 albums, they're all going triple plastic. You know what I mean? They're not
No,
doing
they
these
are.
numbers. they're not hitting. They're not hitting like this.
I agree they won't be hit the same way. However, it will be crazy, like on the it'll be pandemonium.
No,
I agree that
Kendrick ain't got the same. No one else in the game has the same stones.
I
where
agree.
Everyone's trying to listen to it all 3
Yeah,
albums.
yeah,
I didn't
you're
even
right,
bother to
you're
try.
right. Yeah.
I didn't
No,
bother. I will get to them, but
Yeah,
at this
facts.
moment in time, no one else could do that. J. Cole
Yeah.
dropped a double album, and even he said, "Oh, I understand if you can't get through it. It's a bit much."
you're right.
but
No,
I had a
you
lot
know
to
what?
say."
You know what?
You're
You're so right, because look at it this way. Even though I wasn't feeling for Maid of Honor or Habibti, what did I do? I was checking for the albums, and and what have I consistently said from like 2016 afterwards? I wasn't even checking for Drake for like that, especially from like For All the Dogs. But he drops 3 albums, like, I need to check this out. Now, if I'm saying that, how many other people are saying that as well? Because only Drake has that power to drop 3 albums, and you're like, I need to check him out. I need to see what he's saying.
Drake has a lot of power right now, and weirdly, it's weird to say because he's just done a big thing, but the next thing he does is going to decide Drake's legacy. Because at the moment, we're in an undeniable spot where he's the biggest artist, but is he the best artist?
Yeah, he's
don't know,
reestablished himself again as, like, do you know what? He's not dead. He's still the biggest rap star. It's literally the exact same thing that happened in Scorpion. Like, he's unscathed. He's got scars, and that's actually interesting. This was one thing about Iceman. I actually care about what he's saying on this album.
Yeah, this is what I mean. Everybody's listening to hear what is he going to say about this. He doesn't really even address the allegations, because the allegations are unfounded, right?
It's a plot twist, isn't it?
the
I think
whole-
he does on plot twists. Like, it's
Yeah,
like,
but the
you're
whole
just twisting
paedophile
it.
thing was like unfounded thing. It was just a lot of hearsay, this and that.
Yeah.
Oh, your boy
It's
and this
bullshit,
and that.
man.
It was all a bit, we're not really getting anything from this. But Drake has done a great chess move here, where it's like, okay, he's dropped 3 albums. Everybody's trying to listen to them. Everyone's got their own opinions, whatever else. But you still listen to them. Do you know what I mean? You still listen to them. You're still going to hear one of the songs, which I think is Janice Shut the Fuck Up is going to be the big song for everybody. But is there a summer banger on this? On Iceman? No. But it's probably on one of the other ones, Habibti or Maid of Honor. I don't know. I haven't heard it to know.
It's a cold album, isn't it? It's more like winter vibes.
I think October he's going to drop something. This is the thing as well. What other rapper's got a month where everyone's expecting them to do something? No one else.
He should do it in October. That's actually
October,
true.
I think he's going to do something. I think October this year he's going to drop something, and it's going to flip everything
There's
upside
enough
down.
I agree. And the question as well, because like Drake apparently is independent now, so he's the same as J. Cole and Kendrick. What does an independent Drake look like?
Kanye as well. I think that's a new thing for these big rappers. It's like, let's be free.
Drake is one of the rappers that has the machine behind him. Kendrick doesn't really have a machine behind him. He's building his own thing. J. Cole is very much on his own on the mountain, you know, trying to be meditative. Kanye is a wild cannon that is an artistic genius. Drake needs the machine. He built the machine, he used the machine, and now he's left that behind. What is Drake 2.0 by himself like?
I don't think he needs the machine.
He needs the machine.
No way.
He's got enough fans now to manage.
Yeah.
When I say Drake needs the machine, he's still gonna have to pay to play a lot. He
Yes,
has to
100%. 100%. But he's independent, so he can do it. He can fund it himself.
Yeah,
I think needing the machine. I think needing a machine is when you need that label to pay the money to push you.
Labels don't do that anymore though. Labels have been relying on Drake to bump up the numbers for the rest of the label. You see what I'm saying? Without Drake now, I don't know how they're going to keep themselves going.
But so I'm saying, like, I feel like he's got enough money and enough assets and stuff that he can just do it himself. Like, he doesn't need to. He can partner with people, but he doesn't have to work for the label anymore. I think he can do it all himself. For example, if he was so lazy, even though I don't think he'll do this, if he was to open a website tomorrow and put a new album on there, it would do really well. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
100%.
Like, he wouldn't need to do any promo. He can just put a web link on his Instagram and it will go off. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the level he's at right now.
But look at the amount of pandemonium he caused by putting a bunch of ice blocks in the middle of Toronto. You see what I'm trying to say? He's got a whole country behind him. No other rapper can say they have a whole country behind them.
Yeah, that's facts.
No.
Toronto as a city is basically Canada represented as a whole in my eyes right now. They are behind this guy. And arguably a lot of people over here are behind this guy for whatever rhyme or reason. So Drake is bigger than the machine he's built, yes, but he still has to feed into it.
Yeah.
And I think does independent Drake lean back into what we want to see, which is, does he go and do a whole bunch of freestyles? Does he go and do a whole bunch of interviews? Do we get a closer peek at what Drake is? Does he talk about all these things in an open forum? It's all there to be done. But
I think he's positioned himself though to make it possible to do that now, because he's cleared all the dust in his.
I'd like to see Drake on Popcast, which is in my eyes the most respected interview platform at the moment. Every rapper's hitting Popcast. Well, apart from Cole.
Well, okay, so my question for you guys is, what is left for Drake to do, or what would you like for him to do?
Drop a classic.
Okay.
Man, that's
All right.
What does that mean?
Sam's podding today.
Drop a classic. Drop a
But
classic.
why is Iceman not a classic?
It's not.
I wouldn't
too
say,
long.
I wouldn't.
But didn't you say Take Care was a classic?
Take Care is a classic.
No, it's not classic.
What?
It's a moment defining, genre defining piece of work, but it's not a classic.
Man's moving the goalposts.
I'm not moving the goalpost. A classic is an undeniable classic. When I name classics, you know a classic when you hear a classic.
I thought you said
Take Care is a
was,
classic. You said no skips. This thing is
Yes,
time.
it is.
It
Thank
doesn't
you.
necessarily
Thank
make a classic.
Oh my!
I think that's
God.
the biggest classic in
That
my
is the
eyes.
biggest
Can't,
criteria for a classic.
I mean, I don't know
It's
what
part
we're
of
doing
the criteria, but it's
I
not.
really
It's not
don't know
for me
what
a
we're
classic.
doing.
I want a
No,
classic
this
Drake
is
album.
mad.
Sorry, no. Let me get it right.
No, this is
Let
mad.
me get it right. I want a classic Drake rap album.
Okay,
Okay.
that makes more
I'm
sense.
starting to hear what you're saying.
Yeah,
That's
that
what
makes
I mean.
more sense.
That's what I mean.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
All right, fair.
What do you
All
guys
right, Theo. What about you?
I don't know. I think Drake's done everything that he needs to really do. He's at this whole move with Iceman is great. He can just go off and do what he does. What he can go off now, being independent and choose his own lane. Now, selfishly, I would want a full rap album. Like Sam was saying, a classic one. I understand what you're saying. That's what I would want selfishly. But he can do what he wants. He can do whatever he wants to do because he's earned that right now. Like, he's moved himself. Like, he's played a fantastic chess move now, and now he's in the lane where he's like, he can pick and choose what he wants to do. He can make that next move knowing that I've set that foundation up, and I can just carry on sitting up here. Everybody thought there was a chink in my armor from the Kendrick beef, but actually no, I'm still here at the top, and I'm still just as good as and big as I was before. So the world's his oyster,
it.
literally.
Yeah. Kieran, what are you saying?
Do you know, I've been waiting for this. I always want this, man. I want him, Nicki and Wayne to make like a Fugees type album. Like I just want that so bad.
Okay,
like,
I like
their
that.
collaborations are like, do you know what I mean? Like that trio is just, it's unheard of. It's incredible stuff. Like, and I think it's possible. Seeing Green was quite recent, wasn't it? So maybe it can happen.
Okay. No, I like that. I didn't even think about that kind of stuff.
Like, come back home. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So what?
Or do
just
we
them
have a
three?
new Drake now, where every time he drops, it's going to be 2-3 albums at a time, which is a crazy move.
Yeah.
But only he could do it. Like we talk about Beyonce and the art of the Beyonce drop and all that kind of stuff. Drake basically did a double Beyonce drop.
This is different thing, you
He
know.
said,
Yeah.
"Oh,
Unseen.
you want Iceman? Here's Iceman, yeah." And then his 2 other albums that you had no clue about. All the live streams, all that other shit I did is irrelevant. I've got 3 albums here. What the fuck?
Yeah. I don't know. I think for me, I like Kieran's idea. I like that a lot. I really like that a lot. But I kind of want him to just have a break and just not make any music for the next year or 2.
That ain't gonna happen.
And it's not gonna happen, but
Yeah.
I would like for him to just take a break and just do something else. I want people to miss him. I want him to not feed so much into the industry. Take 2-3 years. Do other stuff, whether it's interviews, films, whatever. Sign people, whatever you want to do. Because I think that kind of adds to kind of the mystique or the kind of lore of like celebrities or like musicians. Like a
Those
Jay-Z,
days are
like,
far behind us, though. Like especially for an artist of Drake's size.
I think Jay-Z has that.
Jay-Z
think
has that, but he's from a different era.
Andre 3000.
He's lost.
I think if he was to make an album or song, say it drops tomorrow, oh my god.
Andre 3000 did make an album of him playing the flute. He's
you
lost.
know,
He's
I mean,
not
a
coming
hip-hop-
back, bro. I listened to an interview of Andre 3000 and he says he
But
sits around
see-
jamming for the whole day with a whole bunch of people.
That's the point I'm trying to
hits
make.
record,
That-
and then that's the album. That's terrible.
That's the point I'm making. You just said it. He's not coming back. You believe that he's not coming. He's done.
I bet you.
That's
I
what
bet
I'm trying
you
to
money.
say.
Let's bet money on this. I bet you £100 that Andre 3000 ain't ever coming back.
I'm not saying he's coming back. I'm not saying that.
I could do more bets like this.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not my point. That's not my point. I'm just saying I want him to go away for a bit and just kind of just build up and let the game figure out what the game is right now.
But he's
Let the
already
game-
got the tour coming. You know that's gonna happen.
Oh yeah, for sure. I feel like
think-
he's completed everything. That's in my mind. He's completed everything. There's nothing else he can really do, because he has classics. Depending on your taste or your preference or your opinion, he's got all the accolades. But look, that musically, there's nothing that he needs to achieve. He's got the most streams, got more than enough money. He's got collabs with all the famous people from top to bottom. So what is it?
I
do
think
think,
the
like,
next thing
do
for
you know-
Drake is having an undeniable rap album. I think he wants that more than anything.
I was feeling like Drake hasn't really tested himself like on rap collabs in a while. Like the features he has, they're just normal people. You know what I mean? Like they're not spitters like him. And I feel like they're like, this is why I said Nicki and Drake, Wayne, because I feel like they do push each other. All of them actually are better together.
I think his last one was probably Churchill Downs, maybe. Jack Harlow.
With Jack Harlow, that's true.
I think that was a
Yeah.
really good. But I hear you saying like you want him to really like go crazy.
I don't really rate Jack Harlow that much though. I feel like it's more his. I think it's more his flows.
I'm not saying Jack Harlow. I'm talking about Drake's verse on that song.
Okay.
That song.
And I know he did those J. Cole tracks as well.
Yes,
This is-
true.
But it's interesting,
Yeah.
isn't it? This
Yeah.
is what I mean. Like, it's interesting hearing Drake with another good rapper, like
Yeah,
of
yeah,
that
yeah.
stature, that level.
Yeah,
Central
for
C is
real.
not the same thing. It just sounds like a kid.
Nah,
rapper.
yeah, Central.
Nah,
Nah,
we
nah.
don't want that again.
Nah.
Definitely not.
Can we, wait? Is there? I could be wrong, but is there a Drake and Dave song? Is there a collab? Is there a Drake and Dave collab?
Yes and no, technically.
I don't think they align like that anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Want to Know is technically a Drake and Dave collab, but it's not.
I think
That
that'd
would be an
interesting.
interesting
That
time,
would be
though,
very interesting.
if Drake goes on a feature run with a whole bunch of artists that that deserve it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Not just to try culture vulture hot, but when I say deserve it, I don't know who he could
Because he
reach
doesn't
on.
do that really
How about
like
this?
much at all.
What if Drake does what he did back in when he came up? What if he does a collab with all the hot new artists coming up,
Who are the hot new
like
artists coming up?
spitters,
There aren't
like a
any.
Dave, for example.
Oh, okay. Dave's not coming up though, is he?
No, but you know what I mean. Like he's like a prince to be a king. Like I wouldn't say he's a king yet. I feel like he's a prince turning into a king. So I feel like in years to come, Dave will be seen as like a king in his own right. And
If
like
we
he's
have
a
to put
great.
Drake in any kind of person's shoes, he's like Genghis Khan, bro. He's going around and killing everybody. You know what I mean?
Well,
he's doing a madness.
But imagine him like rapping with like some of these people that are like on the precipice of like or just getting to that level, and he raps with them like you know how he gave the Migos that feature, and the Migos did their own thing, went crazy, or Kendrick or J. Cole. Like imagine him doing that again, but for the new generation. That would be amazing.
Who
That
is
would be
this new
sick.
generation? That's the question I'm asking you.
I'm saying all I can think of right now is Dave.
Okay.
That's all I can come to my mind really. Because realistically, there's not many that are worldly known like at a high level, in my opinion, that I knew. I can't think of many young people that are doing bits musically
That could be
at a
us. We
high
could be out
level.
of touch. We could be out of touch.
But I mean, like on like a world mass appeal. I'm not saying they're not out there. I think they are definitely out there. It's just like you know how we will get this new artist come through. Like, oh, this is the new artist that we all should think. We don't really have that these days. I feel it's very
Weird move. Weird move. I'd like
Go
to
on.
hear Tyler the Creator and Drake rap together. What does that sound like?
I
That'll
think
be
that'd good.
interesting.
Because if we look at artists that have progressed, Tyler has progressed a lot. He started off very, controversial, and then he's become not conscious, but very self-aware and very open. Drake is not really that open. He gives you little glimpses. So maybe the next Drake album is of his age, if that makes sense. What are the struggles of a 40-year-old massive artist that we don't know about?
I think he touched on that in Iceman.
Yeah, but it's not the main theme. The main theme is like I'm the best, I'm better than you. Do you know what I mean? That's literally all I hear throughout this album. I'm not hearing like Take Care is Drake at a vulnerable moment in his life. Nothing Was the Same was a vulnerable moment in Drake's life. You hear and feel a bit of Drake in those. But these projects, it's more of the persona of Drake rather than the person, the character, you know?
Yeah, I hear that.
Okay, all right.
So where's Drake at now? You're saying he's in a good spot, Neil. I can feel that 100%.
Yeah, he's complete. He's like he's completed like a at the last level, or the last boss on the level. Like he's got out of his deal. He's addressed all these people. He's surprised people with the triple album. He's given people all types of songs. He's done this massive promo for it. Broken Streams Again records that his opponents or his ops have tried to beat. So yeah, he's good.
Okay. Everyone else? Theo?
Yeah, yes, like I said, he's made this amazing chess move, and he's laid down the foundations now, and he's set himself up for whatever he wants to do. He can go whatever way he wants to do now. Whatever way he wants to go, he can do it now because he's come out and he's addressed everything, and he's back in the position. He's reminded everybody who he actually is, and everybody is like, "Oh yeah, this is Drake." And you will get the haters. I've seen it online, but they're the people that are just I think that's just this new culture of just jumping to pick one side. But people realize that no, Drake is still like this is what Drake's about, and Drake isn't going anywhere. No matter what beef or allegations that you can throw at this man, he's still here and he's still rising at the top. So he's now the world's his oyster now to make that next move, and he can do so freely. He's not being backed into a corner. He's come out of that corner fighting.
And Kieran, I assume you're saying something kind of similar to that.
I just feel like Drake saved commercial rap because it was failing a lot. I feel like J. Cole did well, Ye did well, ASAP did well, but that's not like what it was back in the day when they were coming up, is it? Like the way that they're reaching. But this is like it is seismic, isn't it? It's a big moment that Drake's released, and he's catered to everything. So it's like what can you say? He's done he's given everyone everything they were asking for.
Yeah, I don't think we've even done Drake justice in this recording, in that Drake has done a massive thing and we haven't even really acknowledged how big the scale of what he's done is. Do you know what I mean? It just goes without saying. It's like I said, if anyone else done it, that project would go triple plastic, which is a joke. Which is a joke in and of itself, but it's a fact.
It's facts, though. No, it's facts.
It's facts. And obviously, if we were in a different era, would all 3 albums sell physically? Maybe. Imagine you went to the store to buy 1 album and there's 3. You're picking up all pack. 3. You're confused. You know what I mean? So we have to let the dust settle. A lot of people are saying a lot of things, but I'm sticking by what I'm saying. This is a good project, Iceman. Maid of Honour and Habibti I still need to get to. So hopefully by the mid-years I'll have something more to say. But even that's coming out pretty soon in mid-years. So who knows? That's the best way I can put it, is who knows what's next for Drake? We can't predict it, but I have a feeling by October or even in October we'll get some more Drake. I just have a feeling. I think he's building momentum rather than making a statement. This is the start of a new movement in the era of Drake. Is it the what's that thing at the end of a concert? Is this the encore or is this the? Do you know what I mean? Is this the opener? We'll have to see.
Yeah. Grand opening, grand closing.
Hey, this is Sean, and thanks for listening to another episode of The Grey Area. Are you an upcoming artist, critic, journalist, or content creator? Hit us up on our Discord or in our YouTube comments if you want to share new music, take part in an interview, or are interested in collaborating. Links to these can be found in the show notes. Take care.